This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
And the most fun band I've ever seen is AC/DC. But the best is Brian Johnson. He comes out. They can take any song. They all sound the same. It's always the same concert, but it rocks. They can take the Hokey Pokey and tear it up. They gotta come out like, put your left foot in. Ooh, put your left foot out. Put your left foot in. Then you shake it. Shake it. Shake it all about. Doing the hokey pokey. And they always have a breakout like this. This looks like a hokey pokey crowd. You can never understand a word he says, but it sounds so awesome. All you hear him is say, "You ready? We're gonna tell it down. Keep your hands covered, and I got you. Press them out. You ready? Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Hokey pokey. Hokey pokey. Ooh. This one, I want you to take out all your anger. Ooh. Your wife makes you crazy. Your boss, you want to kick him in the nuts. One last primal scream. Come out. 1, 2. Hokey pokey.
How about you? Good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee will be at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, check.
There's Josh Arnold.
Check.
Good morning. There's Ace Cosby.
Check.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's the one and only Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Opened up a little bit of Jim Brewer doing the AC/DC version of the Hokey Pokey. That's just perfect. Thank you very much, Jim. Now, we got a lot to get to today.
How do you feel about Jimbo? You like that? Jimbo?
I like Jimbo.
Jimbo's a friend of mine who
you can
love dearly, actually.
I used to work here.
Yeah. Tombo, that can go that way, too. You like Tombo?
Not at all.
Yeah?
No. Didn't they call Brady Tombo briefly because of Tampa?
I tell you what they're calling him now.
What?
Selfish jackass is what they're calling him now.
Give it time. Jeez.
Just Phil. And, someone else said yesterday he's not going to finish the season, and he will retire any weekend.
Really? Who was
was
that?
you.
I'm not saying. It was me.
Oh.
I saw it on the wire. That's right.
I don't think so.
I know you don't think so, but you don't know what a football is, okay?
Okay, well, we'll see.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Do you know how many men are on each side of that football game?
The 11.
Well, why did you have to say it snottily?
Didn't sound like he was having fun at all.
I thought we were having a conversation.
Well, that was my favorite thing in football is the razzle-dazzle. I can't wait to see the return of the Statue of Liberty.
There you go. There's your informed opinion on Tom Brady. I like the razzle-dazzle. There's definitely something going on, and he's not having fun anymore. So why would you play? I don't understand these guys.
Maybe the $1 million a week that he makes.
Yeah, but he's how much?
Got enough money.
He's getting a divorce.
It's like Russell Wilson is a mess right now, and he's going to be, and he's not going to. He's got a hamstring problem now, and before that he had a shoulder, and then he got a shot in the shoulder, and everything was fine, and then and now he's not, and just go away, quit, leave us alone.
Brady might actually make money on this divorce. She makes more than he does.
You know what she does though?
What?
Have you seen her walk? Oh my God!
Nice.
That's all she does is walk.
She makes a
walked
lot
at
of
the,
money to walk.
Yeah, like $1 billion a step or something. It's ridiculous.
Okay, well, good luck to him. We will be getting to the shoe-in of the week later this week. Oh, congratulations. We're trying to track down our winner. We only had one person who got all the picks right.
So we haven't been able to talk to you yet, so it's your fault if we mispronounce your last name.
It looks like it's Joe Seither from Akron, Ohio. Seither. If you know Joe, tell him he's the winner for the Pigskin Pick'em Week 6. He's the only one who got 13 of 14 games correct.
From the Rubber City.
It's been a rough season to do these picks this year. But he has won himself the Big Green Egg Mini Max, and we got to get a hold of him so he can go up against Chick McGee in the famous Shoe-In of the Week. So, Joe, it could be Seither, it could be either Seither.
Let's call the whole thing off.
It's probably Seither, don't you think?
I don't know. How's it spelled?
Seither, like either.
The EI. No, the EI is what's thrown.
Can't fight the
Seither.
Seither.
Could be EIA.
Okay. Well, anyway, Joe, congratulations. You could be a winner. You got to get your entries in for Week 7 by tomorrow night, before the Thursday night game. Just remember, go to bobandtom.com/contest. Make your NFL picks. You don't have to go up against the spread. Have some fun, and you could possibly win the Big Green Egg Mini Max. By the way, North Texas Egg Fest this weekend, coming up Saturday at Sunnyland Outdoor Living in North Dallas. That's where you can check out the Big Green Egg if you're in Texas.
That's going to be a good time.
Oh, you kidding me? Sounds great.
Woohoo! A lot of that.
Mr. Godwin, how are you in there?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Now, is it true yesterday during right at the end of a Pat Godwin song, Tom tried to cut his wrists and...
No, I don't know if you can see this, but
that's an amazing
I
thing.
have a new puppy, and
don't blame her.
I know this one because she has very sharp teeth. As you can see, my right arm is full of blood and scars.
Yikes!
This one's really nasty. I don't know what's going on there.
That is a nasty.
It looks like I tried to take myself out.
Nasty gash.
Isn't nasty gash a song? Nasty gash. Pat, we got some songs coming up. I know that.
Okay.
Got a couple tributes we're very excited about. I should also point out Pat's album doing very well in the comedy charts.
Good.
Downloadable, and 4 of the new Bob and Tom albums that we just have released.
It's not doing so great on the ballad chart. Not doing great at all.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know how we're doing, but I know that there's 4 of our albums in that top 40 of the.
We're all in the top 10 for a while now.
What are they called? The streaming charts. So we just released a bunch of stuff. If you're a fan and haven't heard some of the stuff for a while, some of the stuff we can no longer play on the radio is now available for your dining and dancing pleasure. It's downloadable here and there, and streaming in lots of different places. So check it out, please. Now, coming up in sports, we have one.
We have Major League Baseball playoffs, including, Game 1, the Padres and Phillies. I'll give you a hint. Phillies won, surprisingly, in San Diego.
That's a big hit.
How about that? And the Yankees advanced. They beat Cleveland last night. Sorry, Tom. And my boy, Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay, says yesterday at the NFL owners meeting, there is merit to remove Dan Snyder as owner of the Commanders. Wow. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but we're starting the conversation. I say Jimmy and Dan one-on-one.
I'll put my money on Jimmy. That's all I'm saying.
Karaoke contest?
Oh, that'd be good too. Jimmy's good. I like Jimmy singing, but I would. I don't either boxing gloves, wrestling, or weightlifting. Anything involving punching, I think Mr. Snyder would be just delightful.
We don't know the man. Let's be honest.
He could be an expert at Krav Maga. You don't know that.
True.
Any of the martial arts.
Watch those guys.
Could be.
I have no idea.
I don't know if it's an ass-kicking contest.
Yesterday, Christy announced that she is in search of a costume for a costume party.
I actually realized I have a couple at home I could use.
Good.
I have a hippie chick one, and I have
That's a good
Roaring 20s.
What's the hippie chick thing?
You saw it. I wore it at that dating game thing. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do remember that. That's
it was
that's
like
cute.
a floral little mini dress with white
super
go-go
cute.
boots.
Kind of a braless, let's go ball look.
I guess I could go braless.
Hey, braless, let's go ball. Look.
When you say "let's go ball," people think you mean "let's go play basketball." Now, no one uses the expression.
That's the whole point, though, Willie. It's supposed to be a reference to those Janis Joplin era, carrying around a thing of what she drinks, Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
And yikes! Want a ball? Ugh.
No, I don't.
Yeah, actually,
No?
Janice, no thanks.
Wash your hair.
She had a beautiful smile.
Go wash your hair.
A little deodorant would be nice.
Yeah, no patience for hippies.
No, maybe
You know who
use some
went
of that. Use some of that heroin money on some BO bomb there.
You know
baby.
who went to high school with Janice was Jimmy Johnson, head coach of the Cowboys.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Really?
She was,
Yeah.
I think she was the
Same high
valedictorian, actually. I
Yeah,
believe.
they called her nickname in high school was Beatweeds.
Are you serious?
BEAT weed WEEDS. I'm not sure what it means, but that was her
I think Mr. McGee is correct on all counts.
Wow.
But I like this hippie chick idea.
Yeah.
Like you have some beads and hair.
It'd be
band.
easy to do.
The flapper girl looks good too.
Do you have
Yeah.
any round glasses?
No, but
Go ahead and say it. We know you want to.
T-shades. We all know that you want to say it.
I could get
It's
some.
not just me anymore that's had it with your crap. It's everyone.
You're trying to go as a woman of a certain era, a so-called hippie chick. The T-shades would be cool.
I never heard those two words together in my life.
And boy, you were alive.
I was
weren't
alive
you?
a long time.
Yeah, you were living
half
through
my
all
life.
that.
I was alive half my life before I got here.
8
And
miles high, the birds.
T-shade.
Roger McGuinn, T-shades. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. And I've always heard Roger McGuinn's a jackass.
No,
I've
but
always
Roger
heard that.
McGuinn was in here. He could not have been nicer. The
I-
man is a
I
brilliant
couldn't- I couldn't
songwriter. and
disagree.
singer.
Was
More
McGuire
stuff.
here too?
McGuinn and McGuire couldn't get any higher, and that's what they were aiming at.
In L.A., you know that.
It's a great Peter, Paul, and Mary song. Thank you very much.
They did that in the canyon, man. They did it in the canyon.
Well, Christy, someone had a great idea yesterday. You could go as a pumpkin with a big orange T-shirt. And
Somebody sent me a picture of that costume.
then your boyfriend would just wear a T-shirt that just says in big letters, Peter, Peter.
But Pat had an addendum to that.
Wearing a bib that says Peter.
Or you could just have a name
You
tag
didn't
that
have 30
says,
songs today, Pat. That joke's good enough for the rest of the day. God, that makes me laugh.
no, just have a name tag that says Peter. You don't have to overkill. Yeah, and a bib. Peter and a bib. That's all you need.
True.
Yeah.
I think you need Peter, Peter. Because the phrase is
Here, I'll show
Peter,
you.
Peter Pumpkin Eater, not Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Chick, you're talking to Captain Overkill over here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, I'm the king of the
Now, a
South.
lot of times
Kitchen
during
sink
the
Johnny.
holidays, there are iconic images and items that are associated with each holiday. And for Halloween,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with a pumpkin. Now, a pumpkin...
Explain some
And
corn from the
pumpkins are
gourd
used on
family.
what holiday?
Who is that? Who is that in the costume?
Somebody that sent to me on Twitter. They
And if you're familiar with
The lady
nursery
was-
rhymes, you know about Peter, the pumpkin eater.
They always repeat the name.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to get it right. So you're not going to go with that?
Here's this piece of crap.
No.
Hang on a second.
This song is awesome.
It's a great song.
Mamas and the Papas are great.
This isn't the Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's Peter, Paul, and Mary.
No, this is Mamas and Papas.
No, they're imitating the Mamas and Papas.
Are you really?
Yes.
My bad.
This is
I would have put money down.
This is a song about that scene.
Creek Alley?
The Mamas and the Papas.
Oh,
They'll
right.
say Michelle and Cass are swaying.
You know, Mama Cass
All
couldn't hit
right,
it.
I'm going to do the hippie thing.
John
It's
Phillips
easy.
was a taskmaster, and Mama couldn't hit a certain note until she got hit in the head with a pipe in the bathroom. Did you hear that story? And after she got hit in the head, she could hit the note.
He was apparently quite a prick. But
Why did Peter, Paul, and Mary not do more songs like that?
Instead of the bad songs.
California Dreamin'.
You'd be surprised how many great artists.
I meant Peter, Paul, and Mary. Sorry. Why didn't Peter, Paul, and Mary do more songs like that?
Because there was a song they were kind of imitating another band.
Well, they should have kept it up.
Yeah, did they do Puff the Magic Dragon? As
Yeah,
well?
they did it
Horribly.
till my ears bleed.
Well, that song's not Creek Alley. That's not Creek Alley.
The song we just played was Creek Alley.
No, Creek Alley is a Mamas and the Papas song. McGuinn and McGuinn.
Okay. I'm getting very confused.
We're all confused.
We're late.
Okay.
Jeez. And all this
That'll
well
put you right back to sleep, won't
in the
it?
land of Galilee.
Okay. Didn't she do a knock?
Shut up, man.
Oh, Hanali. I said Galilee. I meant, boy, can I go back to bed?
This is what he gets for talking this damn early. You should never do it.
You could do a. Make it Galilee, turn it into Christian rock, I suppose. Someone's probably done that. Coming up, we'll figure out what we're talking about, who's Peter, Paul, and Mary. We have sculpture in the news. Not naked, but a world record.
Oh.
And some other delightful stories, including interesting things in the news about talking dirty ghosts.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, that's interesting. That's coming up. What did you just say?
Boobs. The ghost loves boobs.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Jack.
Hi. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, Josh got me all confused.
About?
Yes, but
Well, you want to dress as a hippie chick for it. So
No, somebody suggested on Twitter, and that clicked in my head. I go, oh, I have that outfit because I have a dress and the white go-go boots and the whole thing.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so
Should I talk slower,
the hippie
Pat?
chick is that's kind of more of a braless, hairy armpits.
Okay, then what am I talking
What's
about?
that perfume that they all wear?
Patchouli.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Which is what hell smells like.
So you
And-
want to go? You're more hippie chic, whereas Tom prefers the bohemian.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, if you have the go-go boots, that's a whole different thing.
Well, what is that then?
I don't think they're called go-go boots anymore, are they?
But again, that we're going back in time for the costume. But then Josh mentioned the song "I Dig Rock and Roll Music" by Peter, Paul, and Mary, which references the Mamas and the Papas.
Yes, yeah.
And then Creek Alley is the Mamas and the Papas, and that's the one that's
That
also
McGuinn
about
and McGuire,
music.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah.
McGuinn and McGuire still getting higher in L.A. You know where that's at. Okay, gets very complicated. But Michelle Phillips would be a good model for the hippie chick.
Oh yeah.
Very, very.
This is kind of what I have. I'll show you a picture of it.
Okay, well,
so then you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. Because they don't call them go-go boots. What do they call them then?
I think the hippie chick has got sandals, braless, hairy
that?
armpits. Oh yeah, that's more of a twiggy swinging
Is it
60s
mod?
Yeah,
All right, mod.
Carnaby Street. You're looking for that look.
The British.
The British invasion, dancing in a glass booth.
Yeah.
On the Lloyd Thaxton show.
Who is Lloyd Thax?
That'll be today's obscure reference of the day.
Okay.
Well, we're not halfway through. Are you kidding me?
They have bands lip syncing songs. It's the guitars aren't plugged in, that sort of thing.
One of those shows where women were dancing in like giant bird cages,
doing the frug, whatever the hell that is.
Laugh-In had that. Goldie Hawn did that, and
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
there you go. So you're going to be a go-go dancer kind of thing.
Well, maybe. I mean, that's an option.
Okay. I like the hippie chick, the sandals, braless.
Don't shave
your armpits. Oh, when is this party?
It's on the 29th, right before Halloween.
I'm fascinated. You're still going to Halloween parties. I haven't said yes.
We could get some faux armpit hair. That would be that'd be a great costume. Get like huge.
You guys are
huge armpit hair.
Oh, is that what turns you on?
No, but it would be hilarious. You want to get laughs, don't you?
And you should know
Wait
this.
a minute.
He's trying to make you look stupid.
You want to get laughs, don't you?
Yeah.
No,
it's a Halloween party.
You know, it's an easy costume that would be kind of fun. You and your boyfriend, Cheech and Chong.
Oh.
Just all you need is like a winter's cap, a wife beater, if you will.
I got some props for you.
Willie has the accoutrement.
That would make the party more fun.
Yeah, there may be cops there. You better have the
I
fake
swear
cop.
to God, it was that bastard Willie Griswold.
You'd be a really cute Cheech. Get a little fake mustache.
She doesn't want to wear a mustache.
I'm telling you,
Chong.
if you
wear a beard
with a full beard,
if you get what do they call those merkins? Those pubic wigs.
Not doing that.
Just a second.
Be funny. That would be funny, though.
I'm not asking you to put on fake pubic hair, but put them under your armpits. You get like really bushy armpits and like a hippie chick dress, sandals. You put beads around your head. The hairy armpits are. People, did you see Christy? I'm telling you, that's going to sell it.
It's not. Okay.
Or just get like a necklace with a peace sign and put a flower in your ear, right? You can do it that way too. It's pretty easy. The hippie chick. You don't have to do the hairy armpits. You don't have to go gross.
If you don't want to win the contest.
I don't want to win a contest. There's no contest.
If you want to get drummed out of the Hall of Fame that you were just put into.
Bunch of adults having
Too lazy
fun.
to put hair in her armpits. And then your boyfriend, he could be like one of those hippies in the early episodes of Dragnet, where no one had real long hair, so they would just give the guy a headband, and he'd say "man" at the end of every sentence.
He has like military hair. I don't think he can pull that off.
He's round. Tom has never had more fun than he's having right now. He's oblivious to the fact that none of us are participating. He's just,
it's all him right now.
He's down the road.
Christy, if he's got that really clean haircut, he could go as a CIA agent undercover as a hippie. She's like, "Hello, friends. Can I get some of that marijuana that we're smoking together?"
You know, and there's no bigger hippie in this room right now than you when you were that age with the big long. Your hair was down past your shoulder. Mm-hmm. You were full of "don't hassle me, man."
Didn't you have
I was never able to speak hip.
I'm not buying that.
No. Drew Hastings can speak hip. I don't think I ever used the word hassle without trying to be ironic.
Don't hassle me, man.
The benefits of a classical education.
Is that why?
That's a reference to Die Hard. We have a Chick McGee at the Bob and Tom Sports.
You had your day.
Yeah, your silk screening years.
Oh, no, certainly. But I mean,
Did you ever say this back in those days?
Go ahead.
So, you want a ball or what? Did you ever say that?
Hey.
No, I would never have used the phrase, "Do you want a ball?" again, without trying to be funny.
I don't.
No.
Hey, why don't you go wash your hair so we can ball?
You're out in New York City, you're going to Columbia University, you've got the long blonde hair. Oh my God, what a vision. And here he comes down the street and you see someone and you look at her and you go, okay, I'm going to throw it out. Here we go.
Foxy, would you throw that out?
4, 3, 2.
Are you taking Eugene Damasio's architecture class? Oh, me too. I saw him.
I see. All right.
Mr. Sadamaso, the man's a genius.
Sadamaso, and you kept a straight face?
The guy
Sadamaso, that's one of your characters.
He was brilliant.
He was brilliant, so you're not going to make fun of his name.
I'd make fun of his name. I just stated his name. You made fun of it.
Sadamaso, like you did it.
How can you not make fun of Sadamaso?
There's so many funny elements of it.
We're just finding out about your
Christy,
teacher.
we're getting listeners, of course, are partaking in you dressing up for Halloween. Tell Christy not to forget that hippie chicks wear a halter top.
Yeah, they do a lot of times.
What's side boob?
Halter top is the ties around your neck and no back.
Oh, see, that'd be, and then you can have the big hairy armpits.
Yeah, it really does lend itself.
You don't understand. You don't have to grow them. We just go buy a couple of cheap toupees, cut them up, and glue them to your armpits.
I understand.
In my mind, I don't think a halter top has anything you tie around your neck. It's
it does.
No, it's just like an ace bandage around your
that's
boot.
a tube top. Different.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're missing the point here. You want to have to douse yourself in patchouli.
No.
Everyone's going to go, oh my God, what's things? Oh, it's Christy. She's doing her hippie.
What was that other Musk? Remember that?
I think that was a guy thing. Musk was a guy.
No,
wasn't it?
Girls wore it.
I don't know, but I like hippie chick. I think it'd be fun.
We'll see.
Do you have any sandals?
Do I have any sandals?
Do you have any sandals made with like recycled tires? You ever seen those? Where the bottoms of the sandals were tires. That was the early days. What is that called? Upcycling.
Yeah,
they would turn tires into sandals. I had a pair of those. They're really cool. Of course, mine had the spikes on them.
Oh yeah.
Remember they used to have the radials with the spikes until they realized it was ripping the roads to shreds.
Yeah,
I had white wall sandals. Those are pretty cool. Yeah,
nice. That must have been a good year. Stop it.
Firestone, but that's still
okay. Well, I think people out there probably have some suggestions to augment your hippie.
Oh, I've been getting lots of them.
Sure.
That's a really good one.
What's the last Halloween party you went to in costume? And can you remember what costume?
I remember one.
The best one I ever went to. As far as I'm concerned, I went in the peak of the Renee Richards scandal. Remember this?
No.
Dr. Dick Raskin was a tremendous tennis player, and I believe he was an ophthalmologist.
I don't.
And
know.
he had a very visible sex change transition.
Sure.
Oh, what era was this?
Late 70s, probably.
He was one of the first.
But a lot of publicity, and with no disrespect, I went as Renee Richards,
the former doctor.
Yeah, the tennis player.
Okay.
She became a professional tennis
Gotcha.
player. So I had a ladies' tennis dress on.
Oh my God! I bet you love
big hairy armpits. Yeah, it's a thief.
Yeah.
And then I had 2 tennis balls hanging on a necklace.
So everyone was offended. That's
in today's world, that would be somewhat offensive.
Yes.
In my mind, I was just bringing to light the unusual diversity of contemporary American culture.
You were furthering diversity.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Yeah.
You were drawing attention to it.
My sister happened to be in town, just by chance, from England, and she did some frappe thing, whatever you call it, with my hair.
Oh, okay. What's that look like?
What would you?
You're right.
A perm?
Buffontus.
A bouffant. I don't know what she did. Some poofy thing, and it was hilarious.
Did you hook up that night? Dressed like that?
Yes, Tom and his sister hooked up.
All right, Tom.
If she's not good enough for me, she's not good enough for anybody else. By the way, coming up in the news, we have an incredibly bizarre story about a stabbing that came about due to a borrowed sex toy among relatives.
This story's got everything.
Yeah, this will not be a Hallmark
movie. Is this the Baker family?
Yeah.
Hey, cuz, where's my dildo?
Doesn't it sound like Donnie's family? Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the meantime, I will remind you of a couple quick things. We have a winner in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em.
We have a winner.
Week 6. Is that right? Is this week 6?
I don't know.
It's Joe Seether from Akron, Ohio. Joe, if it's you, give us a call or give us an email. We'll track you down because we want you to be participating with Chick McGee coming up with the shoe-in of the week. Joe had 13 of 14 games correct, and he was the only one that did. He won himself a big green egg mini max. You can win this week. You got to get your entry in prior to the Thursday night game. So you've got all day today and tomorrow to make your picks. You don't have to go up against the spread. Have some fun while I'm at it. I'll remind you, you do that by going to bobandtom.com/contest. We got a double dose of contests happening right now because we have the Orange Insoles Yeti Cooler Sweepstakes. Win a beautiful Yeti cooler from orangeinsoles.com. Info on that is at orangeinsoles.com or at bobandtom.com/contest. Enough of that. Let's move to the sports page with that very handsome man over there. That's Chick McGee.
Bryce Harper homered again. Kyle Schwarby hit a jaw-dropping 488-foot drive into the second. And yeah, Bryce, have you seen the picture of Bryce Harper?
That's what he's doing?
Jaw-dropping, yeah. He broke the internet with, And I guess the crack of the bat when Schwarber hit it was really very loud. 120 miles an hour the ball left the bat.
Oh, boy.
The highest speed ever that they have since they've been recording this sort of thing. The Phillies win 2-0 over San Diego, the opening game of the American League Wild Card National League Championship Series. In the American League, Giancarlo Stanton, make love to someone tonight, and Aaron Judge both homered, and they beat Cleveland yesterday 5-1 at the stadium, and now they barely had time to celebrate. They had to get on a plane because Game 1 of the American League Championship Series this evening in Houston.
Isn't that crazy?
They got to go, man. They got to go.
And now these Judge home runs are just icing on the cake. Just so fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. Fall ball,
Tom. Fall ball.
Here come the Judge.
Yankees in Houston, 7:30 Eastern tonight. Phillies and Padres game 2, 4:30 Eastern this afternoon on a television set near you. And the NFL owners are meeting in New York. Boy, would you like to be a fly on the wall on that?
Ooh.
Yeah, me neither. And Colts owner, though, Jim Irsay, steps up for the Chickster. He says this is the first public remarks we've had on this situation. Irsay says there is, quote, merit to remove, close quote, Dan Snyder as owner of the Washington Commanders. Irsay is the first NFL owner to publicly state that his controversial counterpart should go. Snyder's status has been widely debated for years. He's a little son of a bitch. Amid several scandals and investigations and ruining
on ESPN. They're doing this story, and the the newsreader goes, "Jimmy Irsay is a challenge." Dan Snyder, son of a bitch.
Mr. Cook left everything in place, and then he shat all over it.
Oh, boy. The NFL owners meetings. Can you imagine how nice those deli trays are? Oh, I bet they have the finest cold cuts.
Oh, yeah. Cup of coal. They got mozzarella. They got turkey. They got like pastrami roasted turkey, that kind of stuff.
Oh, boy. Look at this. Come on, look at this. And apparently at the owners' meeting, Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones got into a war of words that ended with Jerry Jones shouting, "Don't F with me," to Robert Kraft.
Are you serious?
And Kraft flipped around and said, "What did you say?" And Jerry goes, "Don't mess with me, okay?" So they're fighting.
Oh.
This might end in a fist fight. It might be. Plus, Dan.
Would you watch that on pay-per-view, billionaires fist fighting?
Yes.
If it's Kraft and Jones, yeah. I'd like to see that. I think Jerry Jones might be, well, I don't know.
He's kind of scrappy.
That's a tough one.
Jerry Jones would kick.
Yeah, but
he's so fragile looking.
He fools you because he's had a lot of plastic surgery. Remember, he had his whole entire face refitted not that long ago. It was amazing. And little Danny Snyder sent a letter to the NFL owners, an open letter that just says, "Dear, comma." That's how it starts.
Really?
I hope that you and your family are doing well.
What?
So this is a form letter
this
that
is
got
an
leaked?
open letter to the NFL owners, yes.
Okay.
I would like to address a recent ESPN article that contains false and... Well, we'll have more of this letter.
Okay.
He has information to his fellow owners about some misreporting.
Okay. Now, Christy, we just got this letter in suggesting, since you've decided to go as a hippie chick, and we don't know what to do about your boyfriend, this is very, very good. Thank you, JP. Have Christy's boyfriend go as Charles Manson.
Oh.
That's true.
You guys, have you seen him? He's not like anything like Charles Manson.
Sure, you have to put a swastika on your forehead, sure.
No.
Yeah, put a fake
Don't
beard
use a
on.
Sharpie. Put a big beard on. And then walk around with a helter-skelter T-shirt.
They have to drive to the party.
I'm spacing the names of the girls that were. We love Charlie. At his
Squeaky from.
Squeaky and.
Oh boy.
One of them.
Some heiress. Yeah,
one of them got parole, right, or something like that.
I think they decided not to. Now,
don't look too much into the man.
Okay.
No, don't.
We have a lot to get to today. When we come back, we'll continue to pursue Christy's costume.
Okay.
And I think the key to this is the armpit hair for the hippie chick. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Right. Yeah, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's over there, and I have to know. Anybody else? Pat seems a little hornier today than usual, doesn't it?
Hornier?
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what's wrong with Pat in a second.
All right.
Oh, God.
There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Okay, I got a couple things going. I got to ask a closed circuit favor from our listeners in a second. But first, the Pat situation.
Okay.
As you know, Pat usually gets here shortly after I do. This morning he came in a little bit later, but he walks in and he goes, I looked at the news. Then he starts digging with the coffee machine for 15 minutes. I don't know what he's doing with it. And then he goes, I've got nothing.
Can anybody else? No. Can anybody else jump in here and help me with this? Because somebody,
I got this.
I don't know if you're doing an impression of me talking about you.
You're so bad with the coffee machine. They got you your own coffee machine.
Yeah. Oh, he's sticking with the coffee machine. I get,
we had to dumb it down for you. We had to get you your own.
That's the way I like my life in general. The point is,
Anyway.
so because Pat and I always go back and forth. We get various ideas to do knockoffs on today's news stories, and admittedly, I didn't really see anything either. But then it suddenly dawned on me that Pat, do you mind if I say anything about your personal life that you have?
Well, it's going well.
Yeah, but Pat has this lady friend now.
Last night was date night, or as I call it, douche night. Douche.
Whatever that means, don't ever do it again.
You've got to stop doing that in front of me.
I insist you replace good morning and goodbye with douche.
No, don't ever say that again.
No,
I think we all should start doing douche.
Pat was talking about his sex life with me, and I was grossed out. And he goes, "Why are you grossed out?" I go, "Because you're like my godfather, Pat. I've known you my whole life. That's why it's gross." He goes, "Come on, sex is beautiful." And I go, "Oh,
He is right. You can talk to me anytime.
I talk to you a lot. You know that.
You don't talk to me anyway, period.
No, you don't care.
A gentleman doesn't talk about this sort of thing. So
not a fan.
point is,
I'm not a Pat fan, basically.
I mean, sometimes you read about major artists and they get into a case of writer's block because they're just so happy.
Don't say that around Pat. Now he's going to.
What are you doing?
No, this is so toxic.
Now something bad's going to happen.
No, he's good. Pat knows it's not.
Divorce is great for comedy, though. I mean, a lot of material there, but when things are going good, it's rougher, you know?
Yeah,
Gosh, I came in today.
The Godwin well never runs dry.
You guys are so funny with your conversations and banter you're having right now. It's all fun, isn't it?
I'm just saying, sometimes it's better to be miserable than would you rather hear James Taylor go, "Whenever I see your smiling face"? No. You want him to go, "Oh, my God, she killed herself. That's so sad. Let's sing this song."
Wow.
You all know that hit.
What is that?
Fire and Rain.
I like Carolina in my mind. I'd never heard that angle before, but maybe so.
So, Pat, I guess you don't really have anything for today, is what you're saying.
Well, look, even if I start to play, it comes out like this. Is that funny, is it?
It's too happy.
I got nothing. Nothing funny to say. 'Cause, Tommy, I'm in a great mood, yeah. Good things are coming my way.
Yeah, you see? And this is supposed to be a Cure parody.
I got nothing. Nothing funny today. Oh, 'cause I'm in love, yeah. No funny songs to play. No more drama, no more stress. I'm not hungover, I'm not depressed. No more sad, lonely times. I'm not horny, chick, I'm satisfied. I got nothing, nothing funny to sing. So I'll just sit here and enjoy the show and not write a doggone thing.
All right.
See what happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right. Thank you very much, Pat. We'll get something from Pat's new album. Patty G, by the way, the new album is called Christmas Bonus, and it's already doing great on the streaming charts. And by the way, we just released a bunch of classic Bob and Tom stuff that's never been available. And I think we have 4 albums on the streaming chart right now. So,
Patty, you should be happy all the time. It shouldn't matter if there's a woman in your life or not.
I know.
You bring the happy, not
it's
her.
absolutely true. I
Your
know
happiness is in your own hands.
That's right.
It is in my
no, you lose the hap part of that. Okay. Now, once again,
That's funny.
Very.
Here's something kind of fun. We were talking about classic hippies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We live in the world of classic rock.
Sure.
We
live in a world.
We do. I mean,
I'm going to make this proclamation.
Yeah, talk about
we
things
live in a world of classic.
We all kind of fell for it for about a half a second, then went, well, that means nothing.
We live in a world.
Keep talking, Tom.
we were talking yesterday about certain movies
Attaboy.
and how certain movies use music for certain sort of touchstones. And we got talking about the Zac Efron movie.
You started talking about it because you've been talking about it for 2.5 weeks.
I
nowhere near the record.
Mentioned
by the
it
way.
twice.
No,
the greatest beer run ever.
Here we go.
But the movies use music in a very logical way.
Yeah. People are aware of movies and soundtracks. People are aware.
Never mind.
It all started with The Graduate. A Scarborough Fair was an incredible edition.
Mike Nichols was listening to Simon & Garfunkel. He thought, hey,
popular music. I hadn't been in Soundtracks prior to that.
A fascinating story about the use of music, I believe, in
here we go.
American Graffiti.
Yeah.
But we'll
and now we'll have more from Boar's Corner.
Oh, wait a minute. I love that. Boar's
Oh, I'm sorry. Please discuss more about Dan Snyder. I can't wait to hear more
I'm
about
glad you asked.
All right.
A word from our sponsor,
A-holes.
White Paint.
Yes,
fortunately, that right.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, yes, this is Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, Jerry.
As owner of the Dallas Cowboys, I'm guessing by now you've heard on the international newswire about me addressing Robert Kraft.
You got into an altercation with Mr. Kraft, is what I heard.
Well, as owner of the Dallas Cowboys, I think I speak for us all that the last thing we need is some swarmy, overpaid NFL billionaire popping off. Especially one that just got married, and here I take the time, as owner of the Dallas Cowboys, to send a gold-plated Whitman sampler.
Delicious.
And enclosed was a $40 coupon to the finest Asian massage parlor in Foxborough. Before I was rudely interrupted as owner of the Dallas Cowboys, I was just trying to convey to the competition committee that if a certain team goes years, perhaps even decades, without winning a Super Bowl, I believe, for the sake of fairness, we should all find common ground for the good of the game, a path that allows us to buy our way in.
I see.
And Josh, you're correct. The deli tray is magnificent.
Gotta get in there.
You've not had Black Forest ham until you've had it with Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Let little Bob know the next time he wants to speak to me, I'll be neck deep in my hot tub that seats 12, shaped like Texas Stadium.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He does.
More sports coming up.
And what will Christy? Sorry.
That's okay.
What will Christy do for the Halloween party? So have we at least settled on the hippie chick? So we can just start augmenting that costume for you?
Sure, to
There
make
we
this
go.
go smoother. I'm going to agree
Speed
with
things
you.
along, yes. Yes, indeed.
Just go as armpit hair. That's what he wants.
Patchouli, armpit hair, braless.
As an armpit.
Could you go braless with like just gigantic falsies?
Well,
That's kind of
gigantic falsies, braless with huge armpit hair. Oh, you'd win the contest.
I think now we've gone from hippie chick to something else.
Okay. Once again, your date is Charles Manson. These are all great ideas. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick area.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
Manning the track phone Hotline Hot Phone, there's Willie Griswold.
Why did that buddy throw me off so much?
I don't know. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Tommy?
Once again, Pat Godwin just sang a song about how he's got nothing because he's so happy.
Man, things are going good.
Yeah, and I think there is something to be said that certain artists sometimes they'll come out of a period of difficulty with some great art.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we're used to. For example, let me put it this way: Black Sabbath.
Yes, Ozzy.
Would you want to get a Black Sabbath album that covered, I don't know, Walking on Sunshine?
See, I'm a weirdo. Kinda. Yeah. I like when bands do that kind of thing.
It could be kind of fun.
Like when Typo Negative did Summer Breeze. Insane sounding.
There's a really good Gwar cover of Carry On My Wayward Son.
Right.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Holds up.
I like that kind of stuff.
Good time. Yeah.
And now Metallica sings Bill Withers' classic "Lovely Day."
Yeah,
I do.
I'm in. I'm already in.
That would be great.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, closed circuit message to Pat Godwin. Have you heard Wanda Jackson's California Stars?
No.
Check it out.
Oh, I love that song.
Sorry to bother everybody.
Wilco.
Quiet Riot does Dancing Queen. What's that song?
Dancing Queen by ABBA, yes.
Okay,
yes.
that came out wrong. I said the Queen first word. Never mind. Sorry. Too much caffeine. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's
Already?
What's your favorite all-time cover song?
Boy, that's a good question.
That's too difficult.
Maybe Hurt by Johnny Cash is one of my favorites that I think is better than the original.
It pretty much is.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we've talked about this before. If you talk about the Beatles that get covered all the time, Aerosmith does a great cover of, what is it?
Come Together.
Come Together. But I think that Joe Cocker is one of the only guys who's ever taken a Beatles song and made it better.
I agree. He definitely made it. He did make it better.
But yeah, that'd be a terrific topic, great cover
What
song.
Joe Cocker song?
Little Help from My Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, what do you got?
Here's the top 10 covers from, I know, because you're going to ask who they're getting this from.
Oh, I didn't say a word?
Let's see, number 10, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, that has to be on
everybody
that
sings
list.
Killed
that.
that, yeah.
Muse, Feeling Good. I'm not familiar with the Muse Wavre.
I know Muse. You'd actually like Muse.
I think I have a couple
yeah,
songs, but
I don't know.
Loud,
that
really
one.
good guitar.
Boy, I say what you want. Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You.
I know Tom doesn't care for
Hey,
it.
you want to see Chick cry? Put that on.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's
amazing.
And who wouldn't want to see me cry?
And if you want to cry harder, then put on Chris Cornell's version.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Joe Cocker, a little help from my friend. Soft Cell, Tainted the Love.
That is good.
I didn't know that was a cover.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was by Billy and the Banana Boys. Remember Tainted Love?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Check out the
It was from their album Bananas Are a Wonderful Fruit. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, come on.
I do remember
Number 4, Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower.
Yes.
Said it before, I'll say it again.
Bob Dylan.
Dylan can write a song, but that's about it.
That's true.
No, he does great stuff.
No.
Yeah, they're really good performances of his.
Walk On By the Stranglers. That comes in at number 3.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that. Number 2, Johnny Cash, Hurt, Wilbur. And number 1, the Pet Shop Boys, Always on My Mind. I have not heard the Pet Shop Boys take on it.
I don't know if I know Johnny Cash Hurt.
I'm thinking it's UK as well.
Must be a UK-based thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Johnny Cash is great. It's acoustic. It's really slow. It's awesome.
See, number 12 is Adele, Make You Feel My Love. That's another Dylan song. Want to see Chick cry? Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Throw that on.
I want to see Chick happy.
Well,
I like happy Chick.
That's ways off. Okay. Anyway.
Your hiney, take your vagina. That's why we call it Tainted Love.
Yeah! Oh, Tainted. By the way, our song Taint, did you look at, someone sent me that chart last night. Our song Taint is on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which I don't think we're allowed to play anymore. Yeah, that's on the streaming charts right now. If you want a little bit of Taint action, check out your favorite.
I love a little Taint action.
If you want a little bit of Taint action, I know what you meant, but I heard a very different thing.
Oh, I meant the song. Never mind.
Who's
sorry.
up for some Taint action? Huh?
Anytime.
Get in the car. Let's go.
Did you just say anytime?
Yes, ladies, don't neglect the taint.
Isn't it great? Well, that's the key to your success as a lover.
That's right. Yeah. I'm thorough and generous if you give me a little taint.
Taint time.
Yeah.
Taint time.
Yeah, that's right. Taint misbehaving, I like to call it. Taint my wagon.
Taint time sounds like some kind of recreational activity. Okay, at 4:15 it'll be taint time. Now, yesterday, one of the groups went over by 10 minutes. We only have the court for so long.
Josh, I think that you should do a variety show called Taint Time, and it's available at gas station TVs across the country. Just right in the little pump TV there.
Right after Boris
Screw
Corner.
Jimmy Fallon. It's all Arnold.
Time for taint time with Josh
Are
Arnold.
you tired of Mario Lopez telling you about some B celebrity who gave to charity? Well, taint time with Arnold.
I like it. I like it.
Jiminy Christmas. All these songs make me cry. What the hell's the problem over here?
Well, let's get back to the sports page.
It might not be the songs, actually.
Hey, we've talked about the owners' meeting in New York City. They're fighting. They're a war of words. Dan Snyder sent a letter saying, "Hey, fellas, I did not hire any private detectives, or I did not instruct my law firm to hire any private detectives to investigate all you guys. That nothing could be further from the truth." He's saying, so that didn't happen.
Do you think what he's really saying is, I haven't yet sent out private investigators?
No. I think it might be simpler than that. I think he's lying. Yeah.
I see. Have they ever been able to oust an NFL owner?
No.
They've ousted a couple of NBA guys.
No, they didn't. They haven't.
Those
if you
guys
look in the Donald
resigned.
Sterling situation, it was kind of different. His wife owned them, and then they forced him out. It's not the same thing at all. No. The only reason is, stop that. You're bending facts. I can see your brain working. You're bending facts to what you said.
They got rid of him.
They did get rid of him, but you're not listening to me. Okay.
Okay.
They can't. The owners will not go in and go, let's say all of us owned NFL teams.
Okay.
Let's take a vote. Of course, our first vote out would be Willie. I think that goes without saying.
Why would Willie be kicked out?
I don't want to go into it.
Our first vote would be him.
Free weed
Because
night.
he would try to rule
We
all
lost
of us.
money.
See, this is the problem you get into when you start voting people out.
Yeah, so they're not going to be able to.
They're not going to do
If I go, I'm going kicking and screaming. I'll tell you, I got dirt on all you guys.
Yeah.
I hired a private investigator. I know all your secrets.
See how he
right?
is? Damn kid. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we'll see how
You don't know about lower than taint time, do you?
I do know about
Oh,
I know about the
NBA
secret-
opened
Wait a
last
minute.
night.
Whoa. Lower than taint time?
Yes.
I thought it was going to be north of taint.
That's a little south of taint, I think.
I wouldn't be
And then,
ashamed
of course, south of taint. Boy, that's illegal in 2 states, I think, still.
That's why I don't want Willie to know about it.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of cool stuff, don't forget we have our Yeti Cooler sweepstakes happening as we speak. Go to orangeinsoles.com for more information.
And more covers coming up. It's we're starting to break Twitter.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
And actually, the Foo Fighters have a pretty good cover song, and I'd forgotten all about it.
Well, we'll look forward to it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai-iced coffee-flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal. At night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. You know what I just realized?
What?
When I make my snarky comments and I start laughing, no one can hear me laughing.
What?
Because when I make a snarky comment like, Josh is going to be in Cincinnati this weekend, and I go, what did I say?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. And then I kind of... Nobody can see it. Nobody can hear that.
Well, Josh is going to be in Cincinnati this weekend. Are you aware of that, Josh?
I am.
You're recording your new album, if you will. The Josh Arnold Spectacular. Does not have a title yet.
Give me that banjo.
I have one, but I don't think you're going to like it.
What about that banjo? How about that banjo?
No.
You're going to be in, is it Liberty Heights? Is that
Liberty Township.
Liberty Township in Greater
Butler,
Cincinnati.
Butler County.
At the Funny Bone.
That's right.
That's this Friday and this Saturday.
That's
two
correct.
shows Saturday.
Yeah, and
you
recording all three shows.
Okay, and you have a, and I understand this is interesting. You're such an analog guy that you're going to record on actual reel-to-reel tape.
It's more pure. That
Yeah,
way.
it gives you the pure,
It's warmer.
the hearty laughs will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do yourself a favor and keep that title to yourself.
I wanna
So
hear
what are you going to call it?
The man's producing the album. I can't really.
What is
you
the,
can.
what is the title?
I like Josh Arnold live.
There we go.
Our love is alive. So it begins.
How about our love is alive and so it begins? Josh Arnold.
Just a simple
How about Josh Arnold stumbling in?
How about
Foster Brooks.
a special appearance by Susie Quattro?
Yes.
How's that? No?
Oh, well,
You guys
I think that just shouts out originality.
You don't like the simplicity of just
No.
Josh Arnold live?
I like
Why? What the hell's wrong with it?
Anyway, hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick McGee.
Hi there,
I told you.
Josh Arnold.
Josh Arnold
Yeah.
live.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
I heard Joe Burrow is going to be at Josh's recording Saturday night.
That's exciting.
Can you believe that? Both
That is
shows.
exciting.
He'll be sitting with me, is what I heard. There's Tom Griswold, and I'm Chick McGee.
You may call it Joe Burrow presents Josh Arnold live. How about that?
What's wrong with that?
What, Josh Arnold live?
Clever punny title be damned. It's
Simple
something
to the
original.
point.
Exactly what it is.
What about banjo? What about Give Me That Banjo? What about nothing about
No,
the
no,
banjo?
no, no. Then people will think it's a banjo album. They'll throw it right in the dumpster.
Well, people, Christmas bonus could be the worst title I've ever heard in my life.
I love it.
It's
Godwin, honest opinion. Josh Arnold live.
I don't like it.
All right.
I love you. I think the half thing.
Ask me.
You think I have to go half fat?
Yeah, I think so.
Ask me.
Hey, Chick, Josh Arnold live.
Hate it, and I hate you. What do you think of that? And if I wouldn't get one for free, I wouldn't listen on a bet. They
What about
pay
Josh?
me to listen to the
Josh
last one.
Arnold, Chick hates me.
That's
Oh.
I like that a
Two
lot.
inside.
Of course it is.
Two inside.
Yeah, people don't know. No,
I'm
no.
America's sweetheart. What are you
He's a
talking
media
about?
darling.
No. You want someone who's in Japan that they're going through various streaming things. Oh, look at this! Is interesting. This sounds like a
Japan. We're marketing for the folks in Japan.
No, I'm
That's
just
what
saying
he's
someone
worried
who's
about.
not in the sphere of this show that is not aware of who Chick is.
Right, of course, yeah.
That's why. Does this?
You know
will
what?
this-
I don't think you know who I am. About 90%
No, that's
of the time.
no. I don't care. Is the distinction? He interrupted me. And I said,
Thank
that's
you,
not
boy.
correct. I know who you are.
Okay.
I just don't care. Now, where was
Boy,
I?
ain't it the truth. I called him yesterday on the phone. You know what he said?
What you get?
What? Is that any way to answer a phone? You've worked with a guy for 4 decades.
Say what?
What'd you call him for?
I just wanted to touch base and say hi.
Congratulate him on a fine morning of
I
work.
didn't want to. I had nothing to complain about, or
Really?
no questions or
Yeah.
anything. I do that. I do that with some of my closest friends every now and then.
I
never
didn't answer.
called
I
me.
didn't answer
That's
the phone, but I eventually called you back.
Tom, I would imagine what is a nice change from your usual how much.
Although oddly, I do prefer how much.
If anybody's ever been in a relationship where after a while, I don't know, you
Better be careful.
You're on break.
Hey, you know, just because they're
Careful.
out of town doesn't mean they're not listening.
Or won't hear about it.
And you answer the phone by going, "Now what?" You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, boy.
I'm not talking about my lovely friend.
No, of course not.
I just mean in general. Now we're seeking a couple of things here.
By the way, that sugar packet you're hearing, not Tom this time.
No.
Old McGee. Oh, yeah, and look at this. He has a mixture of blue and pink.
Wow.
That's wrong. Oh, the pink stuff's going to kill you.
That is instant tumor.
Yeah. You're
What
really
is wrong with you two?
defying the Matrix over there, man.
This growth thing, I don't know what he doesn't influence me at all. I don't know what your problem is.
He has 4 or 5 wooden stir sticks now.
Wooden only. That's the only way to go.
Got to use the wooden stir sticks.
Tell it, brother.
It's like wooden boats.
That's right.
Classic.
I use whale-bone.
Wooden. What is it, Tom?
That's right.
Wooden ships.
It disposes the
That's a big stir.
A scrimshaw stir.
Now, a couple things we're trying to find out.
Should I get into scrimshaw?
What is that?
That's
Is that
carving
carving
whale.
whalebone.
You know
Honestly,
what?
that seems right up your alley, dude.
Try hieroglyphics first.
Okay.
See if you like it.
Calligraphy.
Now,
Start big.
We're trying to help Christy with her costume. We've decided we've landed on hippie chick, which I think is great, and so she's going to go braless and wear wear fake armpit hair, douse herself in patchouli, wear sandals made out of recycled tires, and
I don't know what these sandals. I got to look those up. Sandals made of recycled tires.
I don't know if they still make them. That was kind of a hippie thing, though. It was, what do they call? Is it? I'm sorry, upcycling. That's right. Where they take an old product and turn it into something else. They were very cool. You'd see hippies selling them at various concerts.
You'd see these filthy hippies selling them at various concerts. You'd see degenerate ne'er-do-wells.
Hey, that's not my term. That's what they like to be
Right,
called.
no, they enjoy it. Yeah.
Trading for grilled cheeses.
You know how they are.
You could have your boyfriend go as a deadhead, so he gets a tie-dye shirt and walks around trying to sell cheese sandwiches to the other people at the party.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Hey, man, I need a miracle over here, man. I need a miracle. Every day. No. So we're also trying to find out the best cover songs. We got a lot. I know we got 3 plates spinning here. And then since Josh wants to call his album Josh Arnold Live, which I can barely say. I tried to.
No, everyone, you have to run to YouTube right now. If you're not seeing Tom's facial expression,
It was like he got blasted in the face with gas.
Gosh.
Josh Arnold Live.
If you're going to do that, what you need to do is for the cover, be lying on a slab dead with. I'll be in a white coat like I'm about to start the autopsy. And we can paint you cake white. And, Christy, you can get us access to a morgue.
I can get you access to a morgue. That's exactly right.
Really? No, I'm fine with lying on the slab, but I'd want to be, like, real live. Like,
Oh, no, you should be standing on a slab in a morgue with the microphone.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it, and you see all the drawers.
But lying on it,
and
right.
all the drawers open to the bodies and stuff.
Oh, and I'm performing to them.
And you're performing to them.
Yeah.
Josh Arnold Live. Why was I not an art director at some crappy
That's
attic?
actually funny. That sounds like a very expensive shoot.
You've got the
I got thinking about
I've looked. He doesn't have the money.
I was earlier trying to bring this up. I was talking to someone who's just getting introduced to the world of classic rock.
Mm-hmm.
And the song
is this Fenn you're talking about?
Yes.
No. This is someone else. This is an adult who is not familiar with the genre and had asked me if I'd ever heard the song "Night Moves" by Bob Seger, which of course is an absolute classic. And then we got on the topic of live albums.
Oh,
and now you've got Josh Arnold live.
Oh yeah.
But the best live rock albums, I was saying, "Live Bullet" from Bob Seger. Right up there with that Fillmore East by the Allman Brothers.
Peter Frampton comes alive.
Waiting for Columbus.
Oh, my God.
Waiting for Columbus. Get your yayas out. Live at Leeds by The Who. A lot of great live albums.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to. What are the best live songs, and what are the best chick you're looking for the best covers?
Oh,
The Who live "Summertime Blues" that hits 2 things,
brilliant,
but it doesn't cover Josh Arnold live in Cincinnati this weekend.
No,
at the Funny Bone.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay, all right. Now, once again, recover. You'll be recording on reel-to-reel tape.
That's exactly
because
right.
you.
Okay, how am I not aware of this?
Audiophile.
How am I not aware of this live album? This is the Replacements. The S hits the fans.
That's great.
From 1985. That's a great title.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd never. Paul Westerberg and Chris
love
Mars,
them.
Bob and
I
Tommy
love them,
Stinson.
too.
How do I
I
not know
love
that
the
that's album?
Replacements.
Sounds good.
There's so much I don't know.
In the
God,
meantime,
I'm going to die
Well, at
before
least
I
you
find out.
admitted, unlike that guy.
Donny Hathaway Live comes in at 48. This is Rolling Stones live. Best live album.
Big Donny Hathaway fan. My favorite Christmas song.
What was the last thing that went through his mind, Tom?
59th Street, I believe it was.
That's exactly.
I think it was the Essex Hotel. He
boy.
took a dive.
Number
Sadly.
45, Motorhead. No sleep till Hammersmith.
Well, now we have.
Sorry.
Have we finished our sportscast?
No, God, no.
Oh,
Steph Curry had 33, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. The Lakers looked uninterested, and the Warriors got their banner and their rings on opening night. Hey, have you seen these rings? The Warriors won 123, 109. They're stupid. You can't wear them. They're as big as saucers.
Basketball players wearing ostentatious jewelry?
Yeah, who would have thought?
they're not going to give out. They're going to give out dookie ropes in the NHL this year.
How did I get?
Part of their diversity.
You
program.
guys remember the San Diego Chicken, who I absolutely met one time and had a very nice lunch with? Ted Giannoulis and I. He's an amazing little guy. Doesn't like to be called a little guy. But now the Padres are in the playoffs, Tom. You know this. And now they've come up with the Rally Goose. The chicken's out, Rally Goose is in. The Padres and their fans.
Don't they understand
Remember
branding?
this?
adopted the goose as a good luck charm after that goose landed
Right.
at Dodger Stadium in the outfield during the upset of the Dodgers. And
We
the
knew this would
NLDS.
happen.
Yes, it's a rally goose. The bird, though, could not revive the Padres in the NLCS opener. They lost 2-0 to the Phillies. But Rally Goose is in. Have you ever been Goose, Tom? Christy, reach over and goose him, would you?
No, I don't want to do that.
Squeeze his butt.
No.
Give him a goose.
I didn't know why it was called goosing. Then one time I noticed what geese did, and I get it now.
What do geese do?
They
goose each other?
shove their face into stuff.
I had no idea.
They curl their neck back and whoop, right in the butt.
Okay.
When did you spend
time watching geese?
extended time
Man, I'm
watching?
going to get to the bottom of this goose.
I like the term goose. I'm going to find out
if
where
you
that
walk
comes
down
from.
my driveway virtually any time of year, there are several thousand geese.
A Colombian soccer player has been accused of exposing his male member in an attempt to distract his opponent.
You like it what you see.
Santa Fe defender Gison Perea was lining up with his teammates to block a free kick from Jacques de Cordoba.
Corinthian leather.
When he pulled down his shorts and flashed his wang.
Talk about flopping in soccer.
The 31-year-old had managed to expose himself to a field of players in a packed stadium. The referee failed to spot Perea's unorthodox, you know what I mean, tactic. The moment, however, was broadcast on TV.
Unorthodox as in it wasn't circumcised?
He did not face punishment during the game. Fans are saying he should face serious consequences for his behavior. The move did not appear to work as intended. They won the match 2-1, or they lost.
Well, there's a penalty. Too many balls in the field. He actually whipped it out.
Yeah, well, you know.
This would. I just want to say, this would never happen in what they call American football.
Well, no.
Some guy, he got it caught in the face mask.
You know that
that is going to hurt. He's going to be on the DL.
That would hurt, man.
And as far as I know, the rules of the NFL, that would be considered part of the uniform, and you could yank on it to pull the band down.
Oh. You're actually correct. Yeah. You can grab a guy's hair.
Yeah.
Right, Willie?
Yeah, talk about a pick.
Wow. It's part of
the pick six. If you're
their hair is considered part of the uniform.
Yeah.
Would never happen in hockey.
No.
Because I mean, even the most gifted.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice
Well, they have those big gloves on too. It'd be hard to.
Hard to access.
I'm feeling
Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen. thinking through the difficulties of exposing yourself in hockey. They throw their gloves off all the time during those fights.
Yeah, that's
You'd have
true,
to throw
but-
your gloves off.
Yeah.
And reach down.
Yeah.
Have you ever given a gloved handy?
Why are you talking to Chick?
That was for the room.
Yeah. You never mind, mister.
Do we have any more in your pursuit of the best covers of all time?
Oh, covers? No, I was on live albums now.
Okay.
I thought we'd
What's the
moved
number
along.
one live album?
The number one live album, and I forgot.
At Fillmore East. Has
And
to be.
this is
Rolling Stone.
This only reminds me why I never paid attention to Rolling Stone when I was growing up. Number one is James Brown live at the Apollo. Certainly,
that is good. Yeah.
Certainly
That is
a
good.
fine album. Certainly, but come on. Number two, the Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. Well, you speak fluent Rolling Stone and Jan Wenner, and are you or are you not reading his book right now? Yes. Or no?
I am. There's although I may stop reading it, there's a chapter called Lunches with Jackie.
I'm out.
Jackie Kennedy?
Onassis.
It's not Jackie Rogers Jr. Matt, I feel the love in here.
Jackie Coogan.
Anyway, number 10 on the live albums, according to Rolling Stone, Nirvana, MTV Unplugged.
That is very good.
That's pretty good. Number 9.
Is Waiting for Columbus from Little Feat in there?
No, not in the top. No, Waiting for. I haven't found it yet. Actually, number 9 is Bob Dylan, the bootleg series, Royal Albert Hall concert. Number 8, MC5.
Okay.
Well, Kick Out the Jams has got to be one of the more popular live songs of all time.
That is.
Does it have the full intro?
I'm sure.
The
cussing.
full, the cussing and the naughty words.
And then
The naughty words.
number 7 is Grateful Dead.
Hey, speaking of naughty words,
number 6
there
for
are not
Ace
going to be a
is-
lot of naughty words when Josh Arnold takes the stage this weekend in Cincinnati at the Funny Bone. Is that correct?
Oh, you haven't seen my act.
Well, I have things to do. I look forward to editing the recording.
I like to think there's nothing gratuitous.
How easy
It all
would
has
it
its
be?
place.
Can't we just Photoshop him in front of a bunch of dead bodies and Josh Arnold live? Why not?
Well, it would be cheaper if I'm standing in the middle of a cemetery.
It cost $1.98.
Yeah, that would work.
True.
Yeah,
It's an easy photo.
And how y'all doing tonight?
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Just a sad man that happened to be grieving that day in the back.
And yet,
really tragic.
Willie.
What if we do something like
And
what if we parody see, this is the problem because there are no albums per se anymore, so the album art has become a lost art form.
Yeah.
Remember the famous Rolling Stones album Sticky Fingers?
Sure, yeah.
Had a zipper on the cover.
Right, a bulgy denim.
Yeah, that was Joe D'Alessandro. Not Mick Jagger. Mick would like you to think he's hung like a donkey. We could do a knockoff on that with you sticking your face out of the zipper with a grin on your face. Yeah, sticky,
what does that have to do with Josh Arnold
sticky
live?
T-shirts?
Sticky fingers, and I'm holding a melted ice cream cone.
Funny.
See, that way you'd have a little comedy right there.
No, but if it was Josh Arnold live in a cemetery, it would be your favorite thing. You could put all kinds of Easter eggs on the tombstone.
Oh, yeah.
You'd love that.
Oh,
now
sure.
there's a hidden joke.
yes.
If you look in the left-hand corner,
I think
you'll see.
At the gravestone.
I think you want the language of the title to tell you that it's funny. Josh Arnold live, you could be you on acoustic guitar.
That's right. People have to buy it to find out.
Live at what? Yeah.
That never works.
How great would it be, though, if you go to Cincinnati this weekend and you don't do stand-up, you just do sad songs on acoustic guitar, and it sells out. The people show up.
I cannot wait.
This is my cover of Hurt by Johnny Cash by
I
Nine Inch
will
Nails.
let you down.
Coming up in the news, we have an interesting story about a sex toy and an argument that it starts between relatives. It's very bizarre, and a sentencing and a stabbing. That's coming up, among many other exciting things, including, Pat, I think we may have a lead into a song. You said you were a little dry today.
A little dry, yeah.
Do you remember you had a song about a sculpture that didn't exist? Remember that? There's a guy in Italy that did it. Okay.
Oh, I hated that. Not the song.
The story, yeah. We have another story about a sculpture in Italy, so that'll lead you to that. So if you want to rehearse that for a few minutes.
Will do.
Because so far, let's face it, so far this week, as happy as you've been, there's been a few false starts.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll try to get this one without a speed bump. Okay. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee on the news desk.
Well, hello, Chick McGee.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hi. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom Griswold.
We're in search of several things today.
What?
Well, we're in search of the perfect costume for Christy Lee. She's decided going as a hippie chick.
You've decided I'm going as a
sandals,
hippie chick.
really hairy armpits. We'll just use some of that. What's that stuff called? The gum stuff, spirit gum.
Spirit gum, yeah.
To glue on toupees under your armpits. And then go braless, of course. And
Of course.
walk around telling people, hey, you want a ball?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, they'll know it's part of your costume. I'm not suggesting that you were...
Certainly not.
Yeah, okay. We're also trying to find out the best cover songs in the world of classic rock in history. And also the best live albums. I don't know why these things all came up, but the live thing came up because Josh Arnold live...
Oh, that sounds good.
I can barely say it.
Oh.
It's an album of all banjo cuts. Josh is recording his new comedy album in Cincinnati this weekend, and we're trying to get a nice title for it. I'd like something referential to some of the content.
I think he has a nice title.
He wants to call it Josh Arnold Live.
He wants to call it Josh Arnold Live.
And for someone who's not familiar with your work, they could think that you're a guitar player.
They could, but
I think
it's not.
I think
it'll be
people
under comedy.
know who he is. Do you just go on and buy an album just because you buy it?
No, I'm saying that, like I said, if there's some
nobody's gonna
English
buy
speaker in
it.
Japan that wants to familiar himself, him or herself, with contemporary American comedy.
This is a good title, but it doesn't have anything to do with the content of my act, but it's certainly something I say a lot.
What is that?
Luke says, I can't believe you're missing the obvious. Call it Josh Arnold, Misunderstood Hero. It's very good.
I like
Pretty
that.
good.
But,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I kind of like that.
I like it.
It adds
Thorough and generous lover. You could always use that tagline.
Or just thorough and generous.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
No. You got to have it sexy. Thorough and generous lover, then have you in the cover wearing a diaper.
Boy, the man's a genius, isn't he?
Well, let me see.
What a visionary.
Holding a bow and arrow like you're Cupid.
Yeah, that's good.
The picture you had with like the sexy hands on your face with thorough and generous, that would work perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It would look really good.
Yeah.
And that dumb pose you do when you think you're being sexy.
Which pose
Josh,
is that?
You know, the pouty lips one.
Give it to us.
That's it.
Oh, yes.
How about you could be wearing a tux on stage, and a traditional stage with a brick wall in back of you with one of those S&M masks on?
What? They
What
won't
is
go
this
my
now?
They want to see my face, right? This is where the money's made.
It's the money maker right there.
Oh, well, we'll get back to this in a second.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed your thorough and generous Dapper program.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, Josh, I can't wait to hear your new album. You always make us laugh, and that Ace boy, Ace, he sure knows how to spin a yarn, too.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. He gets me to laughing so hard that my cystic fibrosis kindly flares up regularly.
Really?
Floyd.
But I've got a couple new true stories that I heard while waiting for Shower 7 to open up the Stuckies. I thought I'd pass along.
All right. True stories. Go ahead.
See if I can give Ace and Josh a run for the money. What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm?
I give up.
Biting into an apple and finding only half a worm. You know, we went apple picking last weekend. Hell, we'd have been better off just buying a carton of Waltz crawlers. Here's one to make you kick a shine. This old couple, they're out on Makeout Point, way outside of town, of course. They get to fooling around and making out. And they done the deed. Once they're done, the gal says, I'm just letting you know I'm actually a hooker, and for what we just did, you owe me $50. That old boy replies to this stupid whore. He says, well, that's fine on account I'm actually a taxi driver, and the ride back to town's going to cost you $200.
I see.
I apologize, Miss Christie. Sometimes I can't help but look a little blue, you know.
Yeah, I know, Floyd. It's okay.
Boy, watching Jeopardy just isn't the same with that old Alex Trebek there, is it?
No, it's a different show, isn't it? Yeah.
I sure hope they're able to come out with some new reruns soon. Goodbye.
Good night, Floyd.
Very, very, very helpful, Floyd. We now return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Stupid world record. The world's largest inflatable sculpture was unveiled at Milan's Fashion Week celebration.
You can't call a balloon a sculpture.
I'm just
Well,
telling
I mean, it's a three-dimensional.
It's a balloon.
It's inflatable.
Well, if you see it, I mean, it's not just a big balloon. It's
Well, what is it?
It's just a big balloon.
It's two bodies intertwined.
A record was
very
broken.
artsy-fartsy.
Oh, flesh a la mesh?
By the Italian brand Diesel. They make an okay show.
They do.
With a sculpture of intertwining human figures measuring 161 feet and 4.457 inches long and 125 feet wide. Following the event, every guest that attended the show, Tom, received a commemorative NFT based on the sculpture. There you go.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Is it possible to throw an NFT away?
That's weird. I thought the purpose of an NFT was that there was one unique NFT and everybody got one.
Yeah.
This is they're making a joke out of these NFTs.
NFTs? I agree. When I first read this, I thought it was. I thought this was one of those things you see at the car dealers, with the crazy.
The little
crazy
man.
tube thing. I forgot. That's funny. I wonder what the biggest one of those is. I mean, someone could make one of those 300 feet high. You'd need a really big fan at the bottom.
Yeah, that's all true.
And then of course.
So they're laying on the ground.
I'm guessing it's the world's largest blow-up sculpture.
The models walked around and in between the sculpture. So
would have been really cool if they'd had a bouncy thing on it, so the kids could go down the slide and jump up and down on it. Where would you put the bouncy part?
The ass.
Maybe the small of the back. I would think that way.
No, the butt cheek.
Okay.
Bouncier than the small of the back.
For me, the best one is always going to be the Stay Puft Marshmallow and Ghostbusters.
Sure.
That's certainly the classic. But Pat, this reminds me. I think you've been looking for an excuse to do a song over there.
Sure.
I don't know if you remember this.
Got to be fine.
Well, this is a sculpture, and it's in Italy, right? It's in Milan. This is an article from ArtNet about an Italian artist who sold a so-called invisible sculpture for more than $18,000. Salvatore Garu's work is called I Am.
Isn't that something?
It exists only in his imagination. According to ArtNet, the 67-year-old considers it an immaterial sculpture, finding its form in its own nothingness.
Uh-huh.
The buyer paid, once again, $18,000 plus for the piece, received a certificate of authenticity as well as display instructions.
Embarrassing.
Oh, again, there's nothing there, of course. He said the work must be exhibited in a roughly 5-foot by 5-foot space, free of any obstruction. So he sold it to someone, even though, again, there's nothing there. Did you have a tribute to this?
Art will fine most of the time. It's between the lines. And the feeling is pretentious. A banana on a wall sure takes balls, but selling nothing for $18K is senseless. I'm a Picasso fan, love Monet, but nowadays the money makes me sore. 18,000, it's just there. Pay the price, and you just think you scored. And I am, it's called. Oh, nothing's there. And I am sure you've just been robbed and don't even care. Oh, I bought it too. Oh, what the heck? I paid for it with an invisible check. That'll probably bounce too. I'm done.
That's Neil Zirconia, and a classic. I actually bought the same sculpture.
Did you?
Mine's bigger.
Oh, of course.
Hey, how'd you get the big one? I asked for the big one.
Oh, I got the big one. It's all in your head. Coming up, we have interesting things in the news, including should you loan your cousin a sex toy?
No.
We'll find out what
Don't
happens.
share those.
All I'm going to say is somebody got stabbed when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
Hi. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. Tom, you missed it. Ace gave me the double guns from the Love Boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the real Love Boat tonight, 9 o'clock.
There you go.
The new Love Boat tonight.
Bad TV marches on.
Yeah.
There's Willie Griswold.
9 o'clock, folks. Don't miss it.
So much good out there. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. A couple things we got going on, including the Orange Insoles Yeti Cooler Sweepstakes. The Rolls Royce of coolers. How about winning one full of cool stuff from Orange Insoles? Details at orangeinsoles.com or bobandtom.com/contest. More on that coming up in a few minutes. Right now, I think, have we polished off sports? Did we? Yeah. The sports broadcast is
about a half hour ago.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
I do not find that surprising.
Okay, very good.
This is what you farted for.
Where we go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
A Kentucky woman who stabbed her cousin during a dispute over a borrowed sex toy has been sentenced. Last year, Crystal Denham and her cousin, Michael Barton.
You couldn't make that name up, Crystal Denham.
Denham, D-E-N-H-A-M. It may be Denham. Got into an altercation after he came to her house to retrieve a sex toy she'd borrowed from him.
Okay. I mean, I've heard of kissing cousins, but do you borrow sex toys?
No.
I don't think you borrow nor lender be. I don't. That
they're like Netflix passwords. You just throw them around.
No, you don't.
You knock on your neighbor's door. Hey, listen, I need a cup of sugar and a veiny double donger.
The 34-year-old told
anal intruder back. Can you?
Told Barton to leave, but when he grabbed her elbow, she used a kitchen knife she was holding to stab him. Well, she was handed a 12-month jail sentence.
Jeez, how is that not in some way self-defense? He grabs her like that.
Well, who knows what happened? I mean,
that's all I have. So I'm sure there's more to the story than we know.
Do we know what the sex toy was? Was it beads? Was it a dild? Was it a vibe?
Had it been washed?
Oh, my God, you guys.
Was it immersible?
They're immersible. Oh, you mean...
I mean,
it's only common
dishwasher
sense.
safe.
If you loan them out, you should always clean them up before you...
Sure.
Again, they're related. They're cousins. I've heard of kissing cousins, but this...
so they already share germs. We're fine.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie. It's right up your
I heard
wheelhouse.
you guys breaking down this family feud over at sex toys.
Uh-huh.
Man, that sort of hits close to home, I swear to God. Because a few years ago, my mom Phyllis and my Aunt Putty went in 50-50 on, you called it, Tom, a double donger.
Oh.
Wow.
And it made sense on paper. You know, they just figured they'd treat it sort of like a timeshare. But it ripped our family apart. My Aunt Putty tried to leave town with it. And because it was so big, Delta put a pink tag on it and made her gate check it. So then, spoiler alert, it got lost in baggage claim because we had no idea it was going to be on the belt with the golf clubs and snow skis and javelins. So then the state took possession before she got it back. And my mom Phyllis had to go to court. She won, squatters' rights. I'll hang up and listen to your answer.
Okay, thank you. Was there a question? I don't recall.
Wow. They don't describe... The sex toy is not further described in court records, so I can't tell you what kind of sex toy it was.
I wish they had to bring in an expert on Benoit beads or whatever to come into the courtroom. That would have been so fun.
No, Your Honor, I can't sit down.
She's a short girl. She's like my height.
Okay. Well, again.
Sounds classy.
Kissing cousins. Okay.
Really?
All right. What else you got?
A Florida woman's bid for some relaxation ended with firefighters cutting her foot free from a massage chair.
Oh.
So they didn't cut her foot off.
Will you let me finish?
The way that reads, it's the firefighters cut her foot off to release her from...
No, cutting her foot free from a massage chair.
They didn't charge.
Oh, my God. What? The Naples Fire Rescue Department said firefighters who responded to the scene found the woman's foot was stuck in the part of the chair that massages the legs.
Help.
They cut the power to the chair before using a grinder to cut the steel rods that hold the rollers in place. They were eventually able to free the woman, who was evaluated for injuries and released at the scene.
Wow.
Did you make her flight?
Yeah.
Did you get an Orange Julius and still make the plane?
Oh, was she in the airport?
I have no shoe. I doubt it. I was just... That's where you see those massage chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had one of those?
No, I've never seen... I mean, when you get your...
Nail places have
pedicure, they have a massage chair, but it just rubs your back. It just rolls up and down your back.
Does it make your feet shake so the person doing your toe...
I always wondered about that. It really doesn't.
So I'm sorry I sliced your toe off. Your toes are vibrating.
No, I love it.
I do too. That's my favorite part of the pedicure.
It rubs your head.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I hate those things. It feels like a robot's trying to hit you. It's not very comfortable.
No, Willie.
I get a lot out of it, yeah.
Would you guys love to see Tom getting a manicure or a pedicure?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're going to touch me now? Is that right? Okay, well.
Is that Sharper Image catalog still out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't they have stores for a while? They always had these $4,000
They still have those.
chairs. Okay.
I think that's what we're talking about here.
Get those chairs, get a big air freshener, one of those tall ones that goes in the middle of a room.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
know.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
Weird ping pong tables, sure.
Oh, we have ping pong in the news. Keep that thought. A couple in Gainesville, Texas says one of their houses is haunted by dirty talking ghosts.
My goodness.
According to WFAA, for a flyover.
Lower TV.
Linda Hill and her husband purchased several homes in the same neighborhood to rent them out. One house, however, has seen 10 tenants move out in less than 2 years, some claiming it to be haunted.
What?
Initially skeptical, Hill was taking a shower on the property when she saw a dark figure through the shower curtain and heard it say, "Looking good."
Oh, my gosh.
So just like that, you're convinced. Just like that here in the report, you're convinced it happened.
I have no reason to doubt this lady.
She thought it was her husband.
Wait a second. We'll keep going.
She thought it was her husband, only for him to walk into the bathroom asking who she was talking to.
Right.
Hill added that multiple people have captured recordings of dirty talking ghosts making noises in the house.
EVP, sure, electronic voice phenomenon.
She now rents the house exclusively to people who want to investigate the ghosts.
That's where this thing may be just a
As for why,
ploy to rent the house.
I don't know about that.
As for why the ghosts appear to be unusually rude, WFAA reports the house. Sorry. WFAA.
Fa la 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 la. We're TV.
Is rumored to have been a bordello at one point. Multiple psychics also claim to have seen a dead man lying on the floor in one of the rooms.
Oh, man.
Which Linda Hill has since dubbed the murder room.
Sure, that'll certainly that'll haunt a house. A dead man in a bordello.
But again, I think the cynical point of view would be, they're doing this so they can keep renting the house.
But wouldn't it be easier to not do it and rent a house to anybody as opposed to do it and try to find this niche demographic of ghost hunters? Use your head.
I am. Is that ectoplasm on the wall?
Ectogism. Never heard of this.
Got slimed. And what did you say the ghosts were saying?
I want to see your boobs.
Okay.
Creepy ghost.
A nice booty.
That works too.
A team of scientists are saying they've observed human brain cells in a petri dish learn how to play Pong.
What?
The 800,000 brain cells, Josh, are in a petri dish, and they're called dish brain. They're manipulated with electrodes. The study's lead author, Dr. Brett Kagan, said, quote, "We have shown we can interact with living biological neurons." Weird. Kagan and his team will next experiment to see what effect alcohol has when introduced to dish brain.
I can tell you that. Beer pong.
Well, brain cell's going to brain cell.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they're mostly moving over to pickleball now. Funny.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. That become quite
They're
popular.
older brain cells.
Kind of trendy. Yeah. Dish brain.
Yeah. That just sounds so creepy, doesn't it?
Sounds like something Mo would call Larry. Get over here, dish brain.
Where do they get them? Human brain cells, like alive?
Yeah, they're
every time you sneeze, you expel about 100,000 brain cells, so they can just capture somebody's sneeze, and
that would be mucus.
So
in the petri dish.
I could be wrong on this.
Are they doing the experiments in a pepper factory? Is that what they?
They usually do.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I read this.
They got the brain cells are actually playing Pong.
That's what they're saying.
How strange.
Okay.
So the brain can operate without everything else. Fascinating.
The neurons can,
Although,
for sure.
Let's face it, when they're playing Ms. Pac-Man, I'll be more impressed. Pong is
fairly basic stuff.
Pretty dumb.
Yeah, but these are just cells in a dish. My gosh, I wouldn't have thought they could have done anything but multiply and sit there.
How about coming up with a better name than dish brain? How about that?
You got parts of your body that are, you got sperm that are practically in the Olympics the way they swim.
Oh boy, they are agile.
But those babies in a petri dish, and what's all the splashing going on?
Looks like this is boiling.
Coming back with more news with Christy Lee.
Sure.
And perhaps another song from Mr. Godwin, maybe something from the new album. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Fidelity. How can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. That's who that is. He's over there in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Halloween season is here. Spooky
You have
season.
to shut up.
Oh,
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. I sort of said that same thing off the air.
Yeah.
Totally different. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
How you doing? I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
A couple things we got going. We're helping Christy with her hippie chick costume for this costume party.
I think we got that all right.
Totally going to go with something else now.
I think that's all
It's
buttoned
so
up.
simple. Once again, what kind of dress do you want to wear? Like it's a hippie dress, you know.
Yeah, I know. I got one.
And then again, sandals, a lot of patchouli, and then just big hairy armpits. Just glue a couple of cheap wigs under your armpits. You'll be the talk of the party.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be the talk of the party.
Yes, you do.
No, I
Yes, you
don't.
do.
No,
Award-winning Christy Lee.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
there she is. Look at her with her big
Don't
hairy
like that.
armpits. She doesn't look like she'd be all that hairy.
Oh, my gosh.
This is shocking. Yes.
And she's passing out cards and say, hey, want a ball?
He's so obsessed with all of it.
That term confused me as a
It's
child.
eating
It
you
did?
up.
Yes.
What did you think it meant?
I thought in my teens it was you put the balls in the woman. That's what I thought. The ball.
Real?
I was
Really?
told that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
Pat,
a ball, yeah.
Pat, your
I also-
sad, confusing adolescence really needs to be left out of the
Wow,
mix.
that speaks
And
volumes.
I
as
honestly
why
used to
you
think
are.
necking was like you would just
Like a
pressed your neck.
giraffe?
Yeah, you just rubbed it. But I was like 8 when I heard it.
Yes, I thought Vietnamese gorillas were apes, because
Oh.
the word gorilla,
right.
you don't see the spelling on the news. The point is,
How could you have been so stupid?
it's amazing.
Yeah,
I've
no,
continued that
real
tradition, by
dumb.
the way.
And we're
as an
trying to
adult.
name Josh Arnold's new album.
I've
Yeah.
got a
Not
great
really,
suggestion over here. This would be a good title, too. Bass to Mouth.
No.
Which
No.
I have
was the
one.
No,
name
of course it's a good
name of the
suggestion.
boat.
This is from Michael. How about Josh Arnold angers America
Oh, that's a good one.
live? How about that?
That's
That
a good one,
is
too.
good.
I've got a suggestion over
These are
here.
all good.
Someone says, "How about Josh live with all these bitches?"
Oh, jeez.
No.
Well, that's because here's a sampling of Josh talking on the radio.
Here we go.
Well,
All right.
the bitch has spoken. Yeah. Or relax, bitch. That's how it is.
According to this guy, with every
Dude,
pot
what a
you
bitch.
never.
You get the idea.
No, you're not going to.
That has backfired bad.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people coming up and going, what do you think of that bitch? Oh, geez.
Oh, really?
Hey, Josh. We're going to be friends. You see that bitch walking in?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chick McGee did something years ago that I will not mention that backfired similarly with the public. We're just going to leave her right there.
Okay. Hey, Chick. Hey, I want you to know it's okay. My brother's gay too. Which is fine. That's fine. Great. But okay.
Well, we'll keep trying.
We are going to keep.
Josh wants to go with live from Toledo.
I really would have loved that, yeah.
But it's going to be in Cincinnati.
Right.
Okay, well.
Someone didn't want to travel with me.
Okay, well. Well,
I've been to Toledo. I can't blame you. I'm kidding. I love Toledo.
Me too.
Now, you did great there just
Toledo,
recently.
the Glass City?
Yeah.
Now, once again, this weekend, Josh, on stage, recording the new album at the Funny Bone in Cincinnati. Now, let's get back to the news desk.
Have you been to any haunted houses or haunted hay rides or anything yet this season?
Not this season. No, I will.
Oh, you will?
You know, I think my dislike for Halloween stems from haunted houses.
Really?
They have everything that I detest.
People
scaring me on purpose.
Yeah,
I hate
lines.
Thinking it's funny.
People.
Lines. Yeah.
Things you don't like.
Jerks working at the haunted house. Hey, watch this. I'm going to grab her ass. Watch this.
And paying $40 to have all that.
It's like, thanks. Uh-huh. Neat.
Many fine haunted houses out there.
I love them. Love them.
Yeah.
You know they're my one of my
Christy,
favorite
what else
things.
is happening?
Opinions there.
Russian cosmonaut Oleg Oleg Artemyev is back on Earth, and he recently ran over a colleague with a car.
My Folsky.
Forgot about gravity.
Stupid.
Artemyev did not see the employee of the Star City Cosmonaut Training Center, according to authorities, who was crossing the road in the dark. It said that Artemyev immediately provided first aid assistance to the victim, Anatoly Uranov, who was hospitalized with severe fractures.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then Tori Hold new one.
Artemyev, according to this, sober and immediately called authorities. The incident comes just weeks after the 51-year-old returned from his third mission to the International Space Station.
Now, in Russia, sober, you have to blow over a .40.
That's right.
I think their standards are a little bit different. Well, yikes.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
A blind woman from Arizona.
Can't see.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But she's going to fly a plane across the country.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Wait a minute.
Good for her.
Kaya Armstrong told KSAZ-TV.
What is it?
KSAZ.
KSAZ. I got nothing. Tom?
Well.
Kiss ass.
You're such a kid.
Oh, we love the president. Yes, we do. Oh, we love it.
Quote, I have to go through extensive ground school and in-flight training just to figure out all the ins and outs and all the details. Well, yeah. Earlier this month, she took off from Mesa's Falcon Field Airport in a small Cessna aircraft.
Where's the Falcon Field? Well, if you had some Falcon eyes.
Tyler Sinclair, a pilot with Leopard Aviation, is helping with the flight as the 21-year-old's guide.
Kind
He
of nutty,
explained,
isn't it?
No, it's cool.
quote, while Kaya is piloting, I will just be there helping her navigate, basically keeping the plane level.
Her dog is screaming.
But she does most
With
of the
his head out
flying
the
herself.
You know how dogs are. Uh-oh, drop the cane.
She doesn't land the plane, does she? Because that would be...
Trust me, pilot. This just goes to prove my point. Pilots barely do anything up there.
No, this guy.
You hit two buttons.
The guy is. I'm sure the person. Does he have his own set of steering wheels and stuff in case something goes
Well,
wrong?
there's a co-pilot in a plane. You've not been in a plane before?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a little plane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just a little plane.
It's real easy. She's got this.
It's a cute little plane.
I understand. When they recovered the wreckage, all they could hear on the black box was the dog scream.
Yes, the dog scream.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
Who did that
She's
originally?
still flying. She's
I want to know.
fine.
George Burns.
Probably.
You know, Gracie's learning how to skydive. It's amazing. The only problem is the dog screaming too loud.
George
Niles,
Burns.
Kentucky.
George Burns, everybody.
That's very bold.
I didn't know I did.
It is, but good for her.
Meta, the parent company of Facebook, has unveiled a new product that will allow users to create videos generated by artificial intelligence. It's called Make a Video.
Can we stop this at some point until they take over? We won't be happy.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Robots are here.
It's not yet available for public use. Make a Video will allow users, though, to create videos from a text prompt.
Meta's not done making fake videos of government officials doing what they... until it won't be available for public use until they've elected who they want to be elected.
The videos are no longer than 5 seconds and contain no audio, but mark a significant leap in AI-generated art form still images to video clips.
So it can be anything. You can type in like Gina Davis on a unicycle, and they'll make a little video for you.
Apparently,
that's fun.
You know, it's going to be more like Dick Pic the movie. I think that's going to be
That's how most people will end up using it.
It's
Look,
not going to be all that sophisticated.
this one's destroying Tokyo. I look forward to it.
Cockamamie, the musical. Oh, that's Mame.
It's like anti-Mame.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Mame and...
Mame, so sorry. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
How's that album of yours doing?
Number 7 right now.
That's
on
very
Amazon.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That's very nice.
Out of 8.
Pat Godwin, the new album is called Christmas Bonus. Features a bunch of Christmas songs. There's a Hanukkah song on there, a Thanksgiving song, a Halloween song.
Christmas bonus.
Maybe you can play a song.
The point is, it's out there. Thank you for streaming purposes. And we also have a bunch of new Bob and Tom stuff streaming out there for the first time. So you can check that out as well. I think we have four of the projects are floating around now in the world of streaming.
Cool.
And they're all on that same chart.
Yeah,
Do you feel like playing something from the new one?
Yeah,
man?
you have Holiday Classics is rising up the charts also. Your album.
Okay. I can't believe I let them call it that, but
I like that.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Who asked why? Go ahead.
Trying to make conversation, chick. We have 4 news stories left.
You just started.
Little peek behind the curtain there.
Little peek behind the curtain.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. I've got a.
Actually, 3.
I'm sorry. What were you doing?
I just want to go back one story.
What?
The Meta, which I don't buy into. Let's just call us. It's Facebook.
Right.
They called it Make a Video.
Make a Video. What a horrible title.
That's the best they could come up with.
I think it's really smart. You just name it exactly what it is.
Like Josh Arnold Live?
No.
That's what you're trying to do, isn't it?
Yes.
You're trying to defend your stupid album title.
Well, when I was talking to Zuckerberg last night, he said it's something simple.
If you had a conversation, it wouldn't be a talk. It'd be a lot of yelling, I'd imagine, if you could get Zuckerberg's ear.
I don't know if I would use my words or my fists. You ruined the planet.
And you stole the idea. I'm sorry, Pat. Little something from the Christmas bonus album.
Well, the only 2 we can do are Divorce Guy Halloween or Drunken Uncle. So take your pick there.
Well, I like the Divorce Guy Halloween.
Why? The ink's not dry on the other ones? Why can't we do the
Well,
other?
they're Christmas.
Dumb name.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game, it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag, 'cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding a bag. I've got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea it's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and piece of crust, Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust. A 5th of Crown Royal and a couple of beers, unpaid bills, and a summons to appear. Oh, the scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no pants, no idea it's Halloween.
Trick or treat, mister. Trick or treat. Go away, you punk. There's a video of that. Noah made a nice video of that. You can see that. That's one of the pieces from Pat's album. I'm reading more about this blind woman who's flying the plane.
Good for her. I'm excited for her.
I guess it's interesting. Now, this is it's a small Cessna.
Right.
And, but she's hoping to become a commercial pilot.
Oh, cool.
I can imagine.
Well, looking out on the left side of the plane, you'll see something I can't.
I'm told the Grand Canyon is on our left.
I thought it was either going to.
I could be in a simulator. I don't know.
It was either going to be that, or on the right side of the plane, you can see my dog screaming. I thought it was going to be one or the other. Yeah.
On the right side of the plane, you can see my dog fetching my cane.
The plane has a big pair of sunglasses on the front of it.
So sorry. Lying to see.
Yes.
No, good for her. That's
good for her.
I mean, it's very difficult.
Sure. No, it's got to be great. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, coming up. Thank you very much, Pat. That's from Pat's new album.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
Thank you. I really enjoyed that.
What was that time? Coming up on the left side of the plane, you'll see something I can't.
See, she's blind.
See, she's blind.
We got it.
You know how blind works.
It's not my fault.
They call it blind because you can't.
Coming up, we still have to hear from Ace Cosby.
We have the Ace Cosby, joke of the day coming up. And also, of course,
Allie Breen.
You mean Sexy Time.
Sexy Time.
Sexy Time with Allie Breen.
Oh, hey, I just saw this. A hand-painted guitar signed by Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin is up for auction.
Neat.
And 2019 Fender Masterbuilt Dragon and Mirrored Telecaster set. What do you think the opening bid would be?
It does. I already have one of those.
You already have one of those?
That's right.
It's a 2019 Telecaster?
Yeah.
$90,111.
$49,000.
Oh, come on.
Why? $49,000?
Yep, that's the opening bid, ladies and gentlemen,
More
at
than a
Heritage
car.
Auctions, if you'd like to check it out for yourself.
But it says Jimmy Page never played it on a record, and it's
No, but he painted it.
He painted it. Oh, yeah. You know, so why does Jimmy Page come over and paint my garage door? Okay,
Why is
the time?
He painted it and signed it.
Doesn't he know he can play the guitar? He doesn't have to paint the guitar. He's one of the best guitarists
And it's
of all
really
time.
not that great of a painting. I mean, it's okay. It's
some of this memorabilia stuff's gotten a little out of hand.
You think?
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of out of hand, if you've been watching TV at all lately, you're seeing a lot of political ads, and well, now we got one.
I'm Doug LaDouche, and I approve this ad. I'd like to talk to you about an important issue none of the other candidates seem to be willing to discuss. An issue that impacts tons of good, everyday citizens like you guys. I'm talking about ghosts. Did you know that most cities in America have, like, a whole bunch of ghosts? And almost all of them are here illegally. My opponents won't talk about it. Maybe because they're scared. And I get it. Ghosts can be very spooky. They float through walls and turn lights on and off and go, ooh, and stuff. That is why I, Doug LaDouche, are the person you should vote for. I'm not too afraid to talk about ghosts, and I'm not too afraid to get to the bottom of why they're haunting us and how we can get them to knock it off. And I vow to find answers to all the other great American mysteries, too, like the Loch Ness Monster and who really built the Grand Canyon. So, I'm not trying to threaten you or anything, but vote for me for president, or else, you know, more ghosts.
Paid for by the Doug LaDouche for President Committee. Ted Fiegelman, Treasurer.
Ted Fiegelman. I'll tell you what. Doug LaDouche, once again. Ghosts. I haven't seen a single ad even mentioning ghosts.
No, I haven't either. Hey, coming up, we have a cow trapped in the basement of a barn. We have goats eating some property in Arizona and an actual snake on a plane.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Terrifying business class.
That blind chick didn't see it?
Was it an emotional support snake?
No.
Oh.
If you look out the left side of the plane, you'll see something I can't.
As a matter of fact, if you look out the right side, the same thing. Boy, oh boy. What am I doing up here?
Why don't they just tell her she's up in the air? Have a couple of guys shake the wings.
He's on a simulator. Okay, that way nobody gets hurt.
Exactly.
She's just in a wheelie chair in a hallway. They're just spinning on her. This is terrible. God bless that girl.
And the guy with her, all of a sudden, he keels over with a heart attack. Hey, Roger. Hey,
I'm flying blind up here. Literally.
When we come back, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. Coming up, we're going to have Allie Breen at the Sexy Time desk. Oh, yeah. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Yep.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Yellow.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning that track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, currently freezing, and here's Tom Griswold. It's really cold.
Thank you very much. We had a weird news story, Christy, about some lady who got herself stuck in a massage chair.
Yep.
Firefighters had to cut off her foot.
They did not cut off her foot.
They just cut around
listen
her
to the
foot.
story.
Listen to the show.
They cut the chair apart.
They cut the chair apart.
Yes.
Fellas, this comes to us from Jennifer. And I tell you, Jennifer, from the beginning, you'll see why in a second.
Jenny, who can
there are massage chairs that massage your buttocks.
How about that?
And your beehole.
Wait a second.
She says you have not lived until you get the surprise from one of these massage chairs popping up into the aforementioned.
You sure this isn't some
no
sales
way.
clerk at the furniture store dressed as a massage chair?
And then she writes, as a truck driver, it's an amazing feeling to have my sore buttocks massaged.
Okay.
Are you
To mention
serious?
her beehole.
The last line, I'm reading this verbatim, Christy.
I like Josh's idea. It's a truck stop. There's a couple guys hiding underneath
what?
some leather.
Yes.
You can hear them going, ooh, and smelling and stuff.
You know what? You don't have to get me anything for Christmas or anything for my birthday. Just come up to me twice a year and go, have you heard about the beehole? I will be happy for 6
Then
months.
she goes, now, Josh.
I'm afraid to look up beehole massager.
She looks, and then she writes, I definitely recommend it, especially to Josh, who enjoys that kind of play.
All right.
There we go.
You have said it's just a group of nerves back
It
there.
is a bundle of nerves.
Okay.
Little pressure never hurting anybody.
Man, I'm trying to figure that stuff out.
Now, let's see, where
Hey,
was
you're
I?
young. You got time.
Coming up, we have
It'll accept it.
Sexy Time with Allie Breen. Also, I want to remind you that we have something new out there. It's another contest. It's the Orange Insoles Yeti Cooler Sweepstakes. So what am I talking about?
Have you
Will?
seen these Eddies? Have you seen these coolers? These Yeti? They seem to be very popular.
They are very popular because they're very,
well made.
good.
They
Very
are,
well
they are the Rolls Royce
Yes, they
of
are.
coolers.
Yeah,
You ain't seen nothing Yeti. Oh, that's what they said when I called them with that.
Oh, yeah?
They booed me and hung up.
What a crass saleswoman.
I said, this has been
But-
Chick
but-
McGee.
But baby, you ain't seen the
But you were an ad sales writer, weren't you?
I was a
Were you
copywriter, yeah.
Well,
Boy, that's the,
we are
That's a
giving
hoax.
away this beautiful Yeti cooler from Orange Insoles. Check out the details at orangeinsoles.com, and you can win one at bobandtom.com/contest. Got this letter from Charles in Muskegon, Michigan.
Charles.
He goes, Orange Insoles have become an important part of my uniform. I work as a firefighter and EMT at a very busy fire department. I'm often on my feet most of the time during a 24-hour shift. I use Orange Insoles in both my firefighting boots and my uniform boots during my shifts.
All right.
They support my feet extremely well, especially when adding 100 pounds of gear onto my body.
Wow.
I recently forgot my Orange Insoles. And yikes, I was wondering why my feet hurt so bad. Then I realized because I didn't have the foot support that I get from my Orange Insoles. How nice.
There you go.
Now, if you want to win some Orange Insoles and a beautiful Yeti cooler, once again, it's bobandtom.com/contest or orangeinsoles.com. We appreciate it. And thanks for being out there, Charles, and being a firefighter and helping people out every day. My name is Charles. Now, what do you got over there, Christy Lee?
I want to hear from Ace Cosby. Can we hear from Ace?
Hey,
Gotta give the people what they want.
Hey, Chris.
What?
Have you ever thought about shutting up?
Oh, I can shut up.
Sexy man with a deep voice.
Okay.
See?
You wanted this.
I wanted the best. I got the best. Go, Ace.
My friend didn't pay his exorcist.
No?
He got repossessed.
That was Ace Cosby's joke.
That'll happen. Pretty good. Pay your exorcist fee and tip.
20%.
See?
Yes.
It was worth it.
Speaking of 20%, how about 100% guarantee on something you'll love? Omaha Steaks. Thank you for the joke of the day, Omaha Steaks. It's not just steak, it's the best steak of your life, guaranteed. Go to omahasteaks.com, use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
All right.
Thank you very much, Josh. Thank you, Ace. That was excellent.
That was very good.
And we now return to the news desk with Christy Lee.
Passengers aboard United Airlines Flight 2038 were in for a slithering surprise.
Oh.
There was a snake on the plane.
Hey, how you doing?
Unlike the movie, of course, it was just one small garter snake, but it really got people in business class. They jumped to attention, so to
Yeah,
speak.
good. Those people deserve a little scare.
Crew members were able to board the flight once it landed from Tampa in Newark, and the snake was caught and released into the wild. So not really a story, but
How did it get on the plane?
they aren't saying that. They don't know.
None
I
of your
don't think.
business.
Okay, all righty. Now, what have we got coming up, Christy?
Coming up, we have a cow trapped in the basement of a barn. We have
First of all, barns
goats.
have basements?
Oh,
Some
yeah.
barns
Some
do have
barns.
basements.
Absolutely.
Like
you can hold a lot of bodies in that
man.
Many bales of hay.
We have goats in the news, mosquitoes in the news, and Lady Gaga in the news.
What's she up to?
Well, we'll find out.
We were talking yesterday about some of the victims' parents, etc., upset about the popularity of this Jeffrey Dahmer costume that's everywhere.
Right.
But I did see that Netflix stock going way up, and they're crediting it to the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
How about that?
Subscription went way up.
So yikes, that's scary. And I think you're going to see a lot of those costumes, but the main one you're looking for is Christy Lee as the hippie chick. We need some more suggestions how to make that work. We'd love to hear from you. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. Well, this, of course, is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's got his hands right on his organ. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi. Doing the same.
Jessica Alsman joins us.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby, manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Chilling out.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you, Chick McGee. I want to say a special hello to Joe in Akron, Ohio, and I think it's pronounced Seether. What do you think?
Apparently it's Seither, but
It
he
is
said
Seither?
it's either with an S. So you can say Seether or Seither.
So if he says Seither, we're going to go with Seither.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Joe is our latest winner in the Pigskin Pick'em competition. He won week 6, got 13 of 14 games correct. Nobody else got 13 of 14. He wins a big green egg mini max. Are we going to be able to talk to him tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. He's very nervous to talk to you, Chick.
Good.
So be
Good.
very-
Keep it that way.
Very gentle.
Good. Step right up,
Joe.
jerk face. Let's go.
See, Joe,
I don't know why this has turned into big time wrestling. I don't know.
So it's Joe Seither.
Indeed.
Okay. But good work, Joe.
Yes.
And,
Joe Mama.
Congratulations, Joe.
That's that Chick McGee charm you're looking for.
That's a burn. That's a big burn.
Now, I'll tell you what, you've got to enter to be part of week 7. You've got to enter before the Thursday night game. So you've got all day today to figure out your picks. You don't have to pick against the spread. Just pick the winners in this weekend's NFL games, starting with the Thursday nighter and going all the way through to the Monday nighter.
Pick a winner.
There we go. Congratulations, Joe. We look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We will be very nice. We'll be polite. Most of us will be gentlemanly.
Nice. Sure.
And we hope you do very well. Now, where were we? Oh, we were talking about Christy Lee's costume.
Yeah.
Jessica, have you heard this? Christy decided to go as a hippie chick to this costume party.
I think Thomas decided it for me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And her boyfriend is going to go as a deadhead.
I thought it was Manson.
So are you wearing tie-dye, or are you going to be wearing like the vest?
No, I have a little mini dress and white boots. It's
Okay.
easy.
Like a fur vest,
Oh, I could get a fur vest.
Sunny.
I think you should go as Janice from the Muppets.
I agree.
A band.
Yeah.
All you need is a pair of glasses. Because
That's great.
you and Janice, I think, kind of sort of have the
Alike
same
for
hair.
sure.
Yeah, you do that all the time. Are you not familiar with Janice? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Isn't that her name, Janice?
Yes.
Yeah.
From where?
The Muppet Show band, Dr. Teeth, and the
I
Electric
am not
Mayhem.
familiar with Janice.
Yeah, I'm not sure people are going to pick up on that, though. If she goes as hippie chick, once again, the key to this is buying a cheap toupee, cutting it in half, and having it under her armpits like she has
No,
super
that
hairy
is not
armpits.
the key.
And then
they all
splashing
have-
herself with patchouli.
People shave their armpits. They could be a hippie and still shave, right?
Mm-hmm. Not according to Tom.
Not a dirty
I also
hippie.
don't know.
They're
I
not
don't
true hippies.
And now, a lot of the non-hippies, even non-shaving their armpits. Have you noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
lot
That's
of
a big
ladies.
thing.
You can get a pair of like round hippie glasses and
Well, that's not what you want to say.
No, go ahead.
T-shades.
Oh, my God.
And talk
Why
about
are they called
Yeah, what's
T-shades?
T-shades?
because T was slang for marijuana, and it was
TEA.
Yeah, the notion was that you had to
You
wear
wore-
them inside because you were so high, your pupils would be dilated. And the classic T-shades are featured with Roger McGuinn from the Byrds. Those little teeny rectangular glasses, they would be completely worthless for anything. Obviously, they're just for show. But This would be great. Christy, you'll be the talk of the party with your big hairy armpits.
I don't want to be the talk of the party. I want to blend into the walls.
With your big hairy armpits.
Go as wallpaper.
Go as wallpaper. I'm sure that's been done.
Well, that's too much work.
You could be a gorilla hippie. That way you're satisfying Tom and you can still be a hippie.
What's a gorilla hippie?
You're hairy all over. You're just a gorilla that's
dressed as a
far out,
hippie.
man.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, she's trying to meet you halfway.
Be a gorilla dressed as a hippie.
Halfway. Gorilla's covered with hair last time I looked.
So you got to get a gorilla suit.
But she'll be hairy.
No, the hippie chick is a great idea.
Okay. I got it. But I'm not going to put the fake armpit.
And you're not going to win.
Christy,
I'm not going to win anything. There's no contest.
I'll let you off the hook here. We are also we're getting some suggestions for the name of my live album.
Yeah?
I liked the simplicity of Josh Arnold live. I don't think as much people care for it as I do.
Not a lot of traction on that.
Jesse says, how about calling it Arnold, You Not Entertained?
Arnold, You Not Entertained. Boy, that works on the radio.
Right.
Would it work in print, do you think?
You'd have to sort of bold the AR and the You Not Entertained type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that might work. I like
that.
Not using it.
Okay.
But it's very funny.
Okay.
What if you're really dirty and do a lot of dirty, sexy stuff, and it's Josh Arnold live from Cincinnati? So you're not a fan of Live from Cincinnati? Nope, you're crossing your arms.
I like it.
Oh, he does like it. That's fun.
Okay, well, these are all fine. They're all better than live.
All right.
Could you just name it whatever people will Google? So it's like Josh Arnold, Bob and Tom Show. And then whenever someone Googles that,
it'll come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First. Sorry.
No, I could, yeah.
But you won't. Clearly.
Well, I'm not going to call it Josh Arnold, Bob, and Tom.
How about this? Why don't we join forces?
Just kill me.
Join forces here. Call it Josh Arnold Hippie Chick.
Or armpit hair.
And you dress up in a hippie dress.
How about Josh Arnold Caveman? Have him on there with in one of those animal skins. You have his hairy armpits out. Make you happy.
Holding a big club.
Yes. Have a woman by the hair.
How about this one? You take the name of your band, Josh Arnold and the Consensuals. Then you scratch out Consensuals, Josh Arnold going solo.
So inside.
A lot going on there. It really is. Of course, going solo could mean many different things.
lot of different things.
I'm sorry. We'll keep trying. Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
Rescuers removed a cow that had become trapped in the basement of a Virginia barn. The Galax Fire Department said firefighters responding to the scene found the animal had fallen into a 7-foot deep cellar just inside a barn wall. Crews removed a section of roof before calling in King's Towing Company. They used a wrecker boom, which was extended over the trapped cow. After farm workers secured straps around the heifer, it was then carefully hoisted out of the cellar. The cow, by the way, not seriously injured.
Well, until it goes to the slaughter.
Well, there's that.
That's so weird. Can you imagine you're a tow truck?
We're gonna still eat it. Don't get me wrong.
Tow truck driver, and you get a phone call. Can you bring the wrecker over? That's kind of a fun day. You get home, man.
Yeah.
I never guess what I did today.
Yeah, I towed a cow.
They prefer to be called plus-size women. I know. The wife thought he was being insensitive.
Oh, I see.
This isn't me.
He's playing a part.
Right.
Whole scene there.
It sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it?
What?
Not be careful about her. She's got a cow in the cellar. What exactly does that mean? Or he's a cow in the cellar. He's a big guy that lives in his mom's basement, plays video games all day, doesn't have a job. That would be really hard work.
To be a tow truck driver?
No, to be getting a cow out of a...
Yeah, it took a tow truck.
And a crane
but
and a
hoist.
boom.
They couldn't just drag it out.
Well, they could have.
All right, first gear, Lonnie.
Couldn't you just cut it up and bring it up piece by piece?
Well, maybe it's a dairy cow. Did it say what kind of cow?
I'm just saying.
They're still tasty.
Does it give the cow's name?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't give the cow's name.
You ain't never.
You know, a lot of farm cows don't have names. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
They don't tend to name them.
Yeah, the name is number 937.
Yeah.
I'll pass the bossy.
Authorities in Arizona have apprehended a goat accused of causing property damage and urinating on sheriff's deputies.
Oh, my gosh.
The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office said the goat, of course they have named Billy, has been terrorizing residents of Tonopah, where the animal damaged a garage door.
Tonopah?
Here we go. Stand by for Little Feet reference.
It's the only time I've ever heard of that town.
Tonopah?
Oh, what's that?
From the great song by Little Feat.
I don't know anything about the great song from Little Feat, but I know Tonopah is in Arizona.
Willin. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari.
Nope.
Hatchapee to Tonopah. Driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Okay.
Hey, he said, desperately trying to change the subject. This woman flying, the blind pilot, has really gotten out of hand. They're sending me a Photoshop of a Cessna with a golden retriever on the front of it, riding outside.
And 2 canes.
Yeah.
And 2 canes.
That is insensitive and very funny.
Good doggy.
Boy.
It's awful.
Awful.
I'm sorry. So the Billy,
The Billy goat.
No. Didn't you see the name, the number on the side of the plane?
I can't see it from here.
It's N Trouble.
Well, that's inspired.
I thought the number was in Braille.
Okay.
Has been terrorizing residents of Tonopah, where the animal damaged a garage door, an electrical cord, oh my, and even chased a resident around a car.
It's a goat.
After responding, deputies took Billy into custody. The goat urinated on one of the deputies.
Take that.
The goat was restrained till he could be picked up by livestock control. Well, that doesn't sound like it's going to end well, does it? Sheriff's office jokingly said Billy was, quote, charged with trespassing, assault, criminal damage, and disorderly conduct.
The livestock control guy's itching to shoot somebody.
Yeah. I'll snap its neck. Hey, calm down. What did we catch it?
Christ, dude.
You're saying that's
What the hell?
When we come back, it will be sexy time. With Allie Breen, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Jessica Alsman. She joins us. There's Ace Cosby, manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
It's almost sexy time.
Yeah.
With Allie Breen. There she is. Before we get to you, Allie, we have another letter. We had a news story about a massage chair that almost took off some lady's foot. And then we got a nice letter from a lady truck driver who said that there is indeed a massage chair out there that gives you a little bit of a goose on the backside, which she thought was very nice. Got this from another truck driver. Brad writes, oh, yes, I can confirm about that chair that gooses the user. They are in the driver's lounges at most Pilot Flying J truck stops.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I've seen them.
They don't all do it, but somehow some of them must get misaligned, and boy, they let you know about it. Thank you, Brad. Thanks for hauling that stuff out there. By the way, under the subject heading, he put B-hole chairs. Thank you, Brad. Get back on the road. We appreciate your hauling, whatever you're hauling. Now, it's the lovely Allie Breen. Are you actually at your house?
I am home. I'm in New York City, yes.
Now, is that a bottle of vodka behind you?
Yeah, sure is.
That is a bottle of vodka.
Was that a Belvedere? Yeah. That's a Belvedere, right? Not that I can...
That is a Belvedere.
Yeah, not that I can tell. What, 2,000 miles away? Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's an impressive eye check.
That's a good vodka.
It's my understanding that's the only thing you cook.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm very good at cooking martinis.
So what's on the tray behind you? I see...
it's like a bunch of
What's on
candles.
the tray?
There's candles in the little bowl thing, and that was a box of, I don't know, stuff. I should have paid attention what's behind me.
It's nice and
colorful. It was
colorful.
my birthday a couple weeks ago. It was from my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Box.
Okay, well, very nice.
Yeah.
Now, we have a little show here we call Sexy Time. People send you letters with their problems, and we try to solve them. Let's get right to it. What's our first letter?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend called me by his ex-girlfriend's name yesterday. Not during sex, but during a fight. How mad should I be?
That happens.
Give him a break.
Yeah.
That's actually funny.
If it's
He was
during
probably
a fight,
probably in his
yeah.
head saying, "Yeah, whenever Matilda and I would talk, then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're acting." Although
Yeah.
he could have said, "You're acting like fill in the blank."
Right.
That's a
bad.
real
Unless he
bad
did
idea.
it just to get to you. Ooh. But if it was an accident, like legit, because maybe they always fought. Yeah, it just triggered his muscle memory.
But I've called my kids by my dog's names and.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You call us by your kids' names.
He was in an emotional state. Give him a break. He didn't mean anything by it. Let it go.
Yeah, it could be a good thing because that's who pops into his head when he fights.
Yeah.
So if he's
Yeah.
thinking of her when he fights, as long as it's not during sex. If it's during
but
sex,
look,
is that a problem?
As a guy who's done this, he's not even thinking about her really. It was just, as Osmond said, muscle memory. So don't even worry that he's thinking about her or anything like that.
We need a little more context. That he said, "Why don't you jump off a large building, Matilda?" But that's the sex's name. Then maybe there's a problem. You see what I'm saying, John?
Right. Or if he said the opposite, if he said, "I don't want to fight with you, I still love you, Matilda."
Oh yeah, that'd be bad.
That would be a problem.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we've discovered there's not an easy answer here. But from what we've been presented, I would say get over it.
What is it? The famous Friends episode? I take thee, Rachel. Right?
Yeah.
When-
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Okay.
Well, Josh, have you ever called a girlfriend the wrong name during sex, or just in other situations?
It was in a fight. Yeah.
Oh, it was in a fight.
Yes. Yeah. Man, and it did not help the fight.
So was she aware of the name?
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, not happy.
But you didn't do it on purpose,
It was a total
right?
accident. Okay. Yep. And it was also her sister's name. It was the same.
Oh.
And so I felt like that, and her sister was, who I didn't care for, had just been over and left, and then we were fighting, and so that, I think it was more about having her name on my mind than my ex's, but what are you going to do?
Wait, Jessica brings up a good point. If you're really trying to get under someone's skin during a fight, do it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's when you
an
say things.
amazing idea.
You know what women love is when you say, "Hey, you're acting like your mom."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
That helps.
Yep. I love that.
And then say, and I find that very attractive. Do you mind if I remove my pants? Okay, let's move on to our next letter. Allie Breen is ALLIBREEN. She's on various social media platforms. We'd love to hear from you, but first we have this, Allie.
Dear Allie, my girlfriend became a huge feminist and she no longer wants to, I don't know if I can say this on radio, so I'll say bob on my knob.
Oh, thank you for classing it up.
There we go.
Let me think.
That's a feminist angle? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
It's a
seems weird to
feminist
me.
thing. She says it's demeaning and it's one of my favorite things. Can I reason with her? I'm totally fine reciprocating for her.
I've heard a lot of feminists talk about how it's very empowering to them because they're in complete control. I think she just doesn't care to do it.
She's
She
using
can't
it as
hide
an
behind it.
excuse.
Yeah.
Also, when he said, "I'd be happy to reciprocate," are you not already reciprocating?
No, he says I'm happy. I think he is.
I say
I'm
pretend
totally
it's a
fine
video
reciprocating.
game
I think he
and
is.
steer and start going meow 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 like you're driving the.
What do you think about that, Willie? That's your dad talking.
One day, I hope I grow up to be just like him.
Just tell her if she does it, you promise to vote for AOC. You'll do feminist things.
I don't care if you're in Ohio. Write it in.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You'll write
Make
her
a
in
difference.
wherever you're at.
There you go.
It still counts. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Yeah. I would say get out, but and it has really very little to do with the oral.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to our next letter.
And if you want demeaning, I can show you demeaning. Okay.
Dear Allie, I like wearing women's lingerie under my clothes. I'll sometimes bend over so people can get a little look at it in public.
Oh.
I get turned on by the excitement and slight humiliation. I've only ever done this secretly. How do I introduce this into my next relationship?
So is this from a guy?
Must be.
This is from a guy. Yeah.
Okay.
How is he bending
yeah.
over that would show lingerie?
Well, you know
That's the whale tail.
Yeah, the old whale tail.
Yeah.
So maybe not necessarily lingerie, but sexy underwear or whatever. What?
Whatever under. Yeah.
I think he should specifically seek out somebody who would be into it.
There's probably a website.
Exactly. Yeah, you can find places where, unless the idea is that you want to shock the person you're in a relationship with. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. If humiliation is part of it, once you
Right.
find someone else on board, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
Yeah, that's a tough. That's a tough line to walk.
See,
isn't
Bill
it?
Ruff at the gym.
Or at work. That's got to be a weird one. Imagine if Chick bent over and had a whale tail. That would change the
I
dynamic.
told you that in confidence.
I don't know what a whale tail is.
It's like when you have a thong, like your string is kind of sticking out. Low-rise jeans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you know what that was?
Plumber's butt crack.
No, a whale tail. Did you know what that was?
Yeah, when you can see the underwear do that.
Do a string
Right.
thing.
It looks like the tail of a whale.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like the tail of a whale.
So, yeah.
So the back of a thong is basically.
So what's your answer here?
That's
I'm
yes.
confused. You're suggesting
You can do both.
Find what you did. Go on a site and find somebody who's into it.
And then date a bunch of broads you don't really like and just get the excitement that way, too. Just shock them.
That seems.
I don't know why I said broads. I guess that
Seems,
feminist letter got me.
That seems hurtful.
Oh.
again, disturbing at the gym. I think.
You could do both.
Sir, you dropped your headphones and your Crocodile panties. Well,
he likes it.
Well, yeah,
I think he likes it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's what he's looking for. All right. I mean, that's when just date anyone, I guess. And then when they're shocked when they take your clothes off, it's going to have the right
just
effect.
wear the underwear that God all intended us to wear.
Tidy
okay?
whities, right?
Tidy whities for men. All right? Shut up, weirdo.
You'll find your Cinderella. You'll find her.
I feel like there's a lot of bad things.
be a
in the
him.
world. I hope God isn't that worried about underwear.
Yeah, no, I don't know what Billy McGee Graham over there is talking about.
I'll tell you one thing, mister.
I feel like the Lord's got a lot of issues to take care of first.
Yeah, Chick Falwell has something to say
Hey,
about it.
I don't want to be smited. Do you want to be smited? Smote?
What else do you have, Allie?
Smote. Dear Allie, I pay for everything when I go out with my girlfriend.
That's right.
We're coming up on
because
2 years.
Because that's the way we roll, Josh. I pay for everything. I like this guy already. Yeah.
We are coming up on 2 years, and she used to offer to pay for stuff, but she stopped long ago. Now, when she invites friends and family out, I have to pay for them too, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, it
I don't know what
stinks
to
on
do. I
ice.
feel stuck.
This is easy. You just talk to her about it.
It really is easy.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go, hey, baby, I'm happy to pay, but sometimes I need to budget. Just let me know when you invite friends and family. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah.
Have them
Maybe
throw
you
it
could
in.
do some hooking, pick up an extra 50.
That's always a fine suggestion.
Yeah,
Offer
maybe you,
to pimp her out.
Yeah, hey, let's put that ass out there on the street.
Yeah, hey, I bet we can get $200 a crack, $300 for both cracks.
oh my gosh.
Or just leave your.
You're not a feminist, are you? That's going to cost us.
I think, especially in this day and age, women, I mean, I offer to pay all the time. You just, it's a nice thing to do. She should still be offering.
If they've been going out for this length of time, I can see why she doesn't offer, because he's going to say no. But
Well, but if it's just the two of them, but if he's paying for 18 people, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Here's a great idea. I got it. So she's out with her guy, and he's got her parents are along. Dine and dash.
Yeah, that's good.
Just say, Earl, listen, when she goes in, we're getting up and running.
Make it a fun thing. Yeah.
You didn't valet park, did you?
Whoever they catch, that guy has to pay.
I mean, I would say forget your wallet, but dining and dashing is pretty. That's a lot better.
No, it's not. If they get away with it, the server has to pay.
All you have to
the
do
bill.
is talk to her.
I
The
was
parents
kidding.
will cough
No,
up.
of course. I know you're kidding.
Now, Christy will back me up, and this so will Chick. We knew a guy.
Oh yeah.
That when you'd have a group dinner, this guy was famous. He had this radar that whenever the check would come, for some reason he'd be in the bathroom.
Amazing.
It was perfect timing.
I had to pee. It became kind of a standard.
Yeah, Pat, can't you hold your bladder?
It wasn't Pat.
I know it wasn't Pat.
Our guest is Allie Breen. She's the host of Sexy Time. What else we got over there, Allie?
Dear Allie, I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. He's divorced with 2 kids, and I've never met the ex or the children. Do I need to actually ask to meet them, or do I wait on him for this? This seems like way too long of a time to stay hidden, or do you guys think this is normal? Do you think he's hiding something?
He's still
or
married.
Ashamed of?
No, he's not.
Wait, it's 2 years?
You just ask him. Just go, hey, I'd like to meet your
2
kids.
years?
Can you do that in the first
that's
date?
a long time.
That's a
Pat,
long
what'd you say, Pat?
You do that in the first date.
Here's Jimmy. You like to bring Jimmy along.
He comes with it.
This is my son. He loves you.
Unless the ex will not allow it.
I was going to say, who knows what deal they have. Talk to him.
Oh, that's
after 2 years.
2 years is a
Maybe
long.
you have no idea how the custody schedule. Maybe it just doesn't work out. Just ask him what's
or
up.
He's not allowed to see his kids.
Jesus, you ladies.
Or he's still married, or he lives with another girlfriend.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. There's a lot.
God, you're
maybe,
right.
Maybe he was afraid to introduce his kids because it would scare you off. So if you're enthusiastic about it,
maybe he doesn't want to introduce you to his kids because he's not that serious about you.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe his kids are just brats and he's trying to give himself a break.
Yeah.
That's a stronger possibility.
With you as a vacation.
Maybe the kids suck. They're weird. They smell bad.
Yeah.
There are kids like that out there.
Maybe one of them's named Willie. You don't know.
I want an update.
Willie still hasn't met Tom's girlfriend.
That's
But
very funny.
in divorce situations, a lot of times they don't introduce the kids until they know they're really serious. So that's why I'm saying maybe he's just not to that point yet.
Yeah.
So,
is that weird to ask to meet them in that case?
No.
You would think
No,
he's the
it's
one who
not
should bring
weird.
it up.
Talk to your boyfriend, dummy.
Yeah.
Maybe the kids are incredibly ugly, and he doesn't want her to think that that's the kind of sperm he's throwing out.
Hey, listen, my children are real uggos, all right?
When you see my ex, she's gorgeous. So
The important part is whatever you do, end it with dummy.
Okay, let's move on. Our guest is Allie
Always
Breen. Once again, it's
effective.
Allibreen. Allie is a lovely young lady. She is a comedian, and she's also the host of Sexy Time. And she often appears on the TV on the late night.
Why do you say it like that?
Because
by
that's the way
saying-
he wants to say it in
The
real life, but he
TV.
makes it seem like a joke.
By saying it like that, people are going, "What's going on?" Oh, and they actually start listening. See?
Oh,
gotcha.
That's
radio
my-
trick.
That's my
There we
theory.
go.
No, it's not a radio trick because no one else is stupid enough to do it in American radio. If it worked, it would be used by everyone. I'm sorry, Allie. What else have we got?
Dear Allie, my wife and I are separated and working on a divorce. I recently sent her a heartfelt email about how I feel like we didn't try hard enough to save our relationship and asked her to attend counseling with me. She responded she needs time to process, and I haven't heard anything after that for a week and a half. Do I wait around or take that response as an answer? Or lack of response as an answer?
Oh, take it as an answer. A week and a half may not be long enough for her to process.
Yeah. And in business world, just send a follow-up email. Per my last email,
That
have you considered my past request?
Yeah, give
Please
her
let me know.
A week and a half might not be long enough to process, but if it gets to be like 10 days, we need to pick it up. Let's go.
Got to plan the holidays, yeah.
I wish you the best.
Yeah, I wish you the best too, but that doesn't. I don't know.
Good for
I have
you
a
for
bad
putting
bone
yourself
feeling.
back out there, though, and like trying to, make it work.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Tom,
That
what
he
are your
offers.
thoughts
It's rare that a guy offers therapy.
Yeah.
He wants to work on things, I think.
I unfairly hate the phrase process.
Oh, I get it.
It's everywhere now.
Right.
I need to process.
Process and trauma.
Process
Everyone's
implies
processing
that
their
there's
trauma all the time.
process implies that there's a solution.
To me, it
And
sounds like she's
Often there
already
isn't,
replaced him
for anything.
But this is a nice effort, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Oh, definitely a nice effort. That's why I didn't say anything.
Nice effort on his part. I think she's already moved on.
Maybe not.
Yeah, she has.
Oh,
Maybe she's just slow.
She's working on herself.
Maybe. Yeah, that's all right. Maybe this lady's not that smart.
There are too many big words.
She's.
What is an email?
It's,
Stuff
it's an
like
easy
that.
way to put it off and
Was
ignore
process spelled with 3 S's?
Yeah, PROSESS.
Maybe write her back. Look, since we're not going to get back together, I was listening to this radio show and got a great idea about you going out as a prostitute. I forget who said it, but
We wish you the best. Sir.
Yes.
I hope
We
it
all
works
wish
out.
if you want to be part of this, and who wouldn't, it's Allie Breen, Allibreen. Are you on the road this weekend, Allie? What's going on with you?
I am. I'm in Milwaukee at the Potawatomi Casino.
All right.
That's the Potawatomi
Yeah.
there.
Potawatomi.
Is that it?
That's
I
it.
do not know how to say that.
Potawatomi wants to go up there and see you, but
Potawatomi doesn't.
Potawatomi's too busy this week.
Tom, I got 20 minutes on Potawatomi.
Yeah, you were just in Milwaukee, Willie.
Yeah, it's great. I'll send you some restaurants to go to, Allie. I love it up there.
Oh, I would love that. That's perfect. I
Hey.
think it closes early though, right? I keep being told eat early.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
Yeah, Allie,
an early,
we're trying to name Josh's new album And Josh wants to call it. Josh wants to call it Josh Arnold Live.
I like it.
Which
It's
to
my
me-
first comedy CD. I think Josh Arnold Live is classy and simple. What do you think, Allie?
To the point. Yeah. What about that?
Used 100 times.
Right.
That
Who could
darn
forget Lenny
Arnold.
Bruce's first album, Josh Arnold Live?
I gotta.
How about
Allie's,
why stop there? Just say Josh Arnold live doing stand up in front of some people.
Allie said that darn Darnold. That's pretty good. That is
That darn Arnold.
How about Hey Arnold? Is that still a thing?
That's
Hey
a
Arnold?
trademark.
Are you going to a Halloween party,
Hey,
Allie?
Okay, cuss suck my.
Are you going to?
Am
a
I going
Halloween-
to a Halloween
Yes.
party? I usually end up doing stand up on Halloween, and some people dress up. I haven't in a while, but I don't know.
Oh, don't.
I'll usually throw some cat whiskers on and some ears, maybe, if I feel like I should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pussycat face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
That's what I
Allie.
call myself.
We'll talk to you next
Bye,
week.
Allie.
Potawatomi.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Allie.
Well, coming up, something important and historical. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold is here.
Hello.
There's Jessica Halsman.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I've been brushing up on my hippie vocabulary.
Oh, good.
To help out Christy.
This is great news.
So
Some of that
excited.
stuff is news to me.
Yeah.
Do you know the hippie term grok?
No.
Yikes.
What does it stand for?
Gruel in a crock pot?
To know is human, but to grok is divine. What is this? It's from Stranger in a Strange Land. It
I
means-
don't know.
means
Somebody's
to
feeding you.
understand something
Oh,
fully.
that Robert Heinlein book.
Yeah, okay. But a lot of these you'll know. Don't Bogart That Joint, Man. Mm-hmm. Of course, a great Little Feat song. Don't Bogart That Joint. From the Fraternity of Man. Do you know what that one means, Christy?
What?
Don't
Bogart
that joint.
Yeah, you got to pass the joint along. You can't
And
just.
what's that based on?
Humphrey Bogart?
Humphrey Bogart, because he'd always have that cigarette.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't see him passing a cigarette. Hey, Sam,
We don't usually
play it, Sam. You played it for her. You can play it for me, by the way. Can I have one of your smokes?
We don't usually do that. Share cigarettes, do you?
No. So, it's just a phrase. I'm trying to help you do your hippie costume.
So if I dress as a hippie, I have to talk like a hippie now.
Yeah, and that costume won't cost you a lot of bread. Get it?
Dough.
Yeah, that'd be a bummer if you didn't go.
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Groovy.
Okay. Yeah. Now, see, groovy's the perfect word.
Groovy's a great word.
You'd never use it unless you were joking, right? Groovy. That movie was really groovy.
Yeah.
Really? What is it?
What was wrong with it?
Is it 1966 and you're Paul Simon? What? It's time now to review what we learned.
No, it's time for Today in History. What number is it, Tom?
Oh, gosh. I have not looked at this.
Oh, gosh, is his reply.
It's October 19th.
19.
Okay, doesn't matter what year. Okay, here we go.
22?
October 19th, 1853. Oh, I like this one. Hawaii's first flour mill, which, of course, opened up for that great Hawaiian bread. You've ever made French toast with that stuff?
No.
It's delicious. That Hawaiian bread, you ever had that?
I've had it, but I've never made French toast.
Oh, you haven't lived. It's delicious. 1973, Ringo Starr releases the album Photograph.
Thanks for nothing, Ringo.
Yeah.
Today that would be called sexting. All I want is a picture of your... Okay. Let's see now. Is that the one that had Year 16 on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was like
Fortunate
50 at the time. Very, very.
Check over listings.
I think Photograph was on Ringo's rotogravure or whatever the hell that word was.
Yikes. That's a Japanese term meaning audio turd. 1985, Aha's song reached number one. Anyone?
Take on Me?
Take on Me.
Yeah. Take on Me. What does that mean exactly?
Take on me, like date me, take on me.
Take me on, take
You
on
think,
me.
you think you got problems now? Take on me.
Yeah, right.
That's one way of looking at it, yeah.
Pat's theme song.
That's right. Take on me, baby.
1985. This is kind of
Take on my wife, please.
relatable. The first Blockbuster video store opened in Dallas, Texas, 1985.
Cool.
And I think there's one left now.
What, Bend, Oregon?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that one's still open.
Yeah. And then Donnie Baker's cousin Lonnie, I believe, bought a franchise last week. So there's some sucker out there selling them. Let's see. That's boring. How about happy birthday? Is it John? Does he pronounce it Lithgow or Lithgow?
I don't know how he pronounces it.
I've always said Lithgow.
Yeah.
He's great.
He is great.
He can do anything.
Terrific actor. Evander Holyfield. You know why he's famous, Christy?
He's a boxer?
And?
No.
Famous for being a victim in a way.
Got his ear bit.
Oh, that's right, by Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson bit his ear.
How did I forget that?
Yeah. To this day, he will not eat cauliflower.
I sure won't.
John Favreau.
I love him.
Great actor. Ever go see the movie Swingers?
Yeah, great director.
Now he's
awesome.
like the guy in the Marvel universe
and Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Parker, one of the guys from Southport and the great
South
play.
Park.
What did I say? Southport.
Yeah, he said Southport.
Wow.
Comedic genius, I say.
Yeah.
Go Buffs.
The Book of Mormon. Great stage play. Just tremendous. And they haven't been canceled somehow.
I've seen that one.
It's because they're so smart.
Yeah. Good for that's fantastic.
Time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show. We learned Christy's going to go to a Halloween party dressed as a hippie chick.
Now I'm not even going to go to the party.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all on that count.
Come on, baby, let your freak flag fly.
I love that.
A little bit of David Crosby.
Groovy.
Tom's never been able to speak hip.
I'm trying right now. Hey,
trying.
chick, keep on trucking.
Colts owner Jim Irsay, ready for Dan Snyder to sell the team.
A last-minute addition to the Josh Arnold CD name. Mm-hmm. This is pretty good. Josh Arnold Untugged.
I got Josh Arnold, My Mom is Rich. The San Diego Padres have instituted the Rally Goose for this year's playoffs.
And do you have the thing about there's a massage chair that gooses you while you're sitting in it?
You have that in there?
You can tie right in, really.
Massage chair. It massages your butt and your beehole.
Isn't that at the bottom of a hive?
That is from...
A beehole?
That was an email from Jennifer. According to her, it really gets in there.
Josh, would you want to do something with a visual gag? You get a leather jacket on and you have Ace and you're leaning against Ace and you call it Porn to Run?
No, I'm not interested in any visual.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Audio or album art parody.
Okay, fine.
How about that?
Thank you so much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville. We always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.